Swear we gon' die every day. They say Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if we can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know what we can. We been here, lived here, open borders, got deported off the rights. Kidnapped, bitched out, blacked out, covered up, washed white, drugged up, snuffed up, beat bread, left for dead, fuck your life. It's all a plan, kill your man, take your land, slay your kids, rape your wife. Why y'all look so bad to find this shit I say is true? Why y'all look so bad to find this shit happened to you? White man quick to tell you was a slave nothing before me. He himself only been free since 1840. Don't record it, I'm an ancient Egyptian from man, this ain't straight from Canada, that's Israel. Nothing fake about me, no cappy rapping, I just spent the ink and I'm itching. No caveman, I'm original. Kentucky fried, extra critic, where a lot of gold, cause my family history, I'm a god of know, bring death to history. Well, we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us, well I know we die if we wait. I know we die if we can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know what we can. Well, we gon' die every day. They say Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if we can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know what we can. Power, only respect power. What's been said can't be said no louder. Stand for something, no, you die a coward. They bombed our churches, set our kids on fire. Police keep it racing cause they backed up by the nation. Nation ain't complaining cause the media is still hanging. Comanche, Sioux, Apache, ain't no history in blackness. No reason for that chatting if you bitch up when it's action. Hey, y'all want my body, tell them bro, grab the shot and throw nothing new addition. Finna hit them with this body. I can't shoot the shit, but 37 misses, 54 races, 100 folks click. Anytime in prison, they don't want the shit, they don't want the problems. Snitches get the stick, talking all that hatred, end up running like the beach. Quick to call it laws, quick to play the beat. Well, we gon' die every day. They say Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if we can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know what we can. Well, we gon' die every day. They say Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if we can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know what we can.
Yo, y'all already know, man. Salute to everybody coming in, man. Y'all already know. Please hit the like button, share the video so we can get some folks up in here, man. I know the notice was kind of like little last minute, but y'all already know, man. Y'all know how we do. It's me and Chief Holiday coming at y'all live and direct, promoting who are the first Americans. You know what I'm saying? Coming soon. You know, we got plenty of info, plenty of music, plenty of a lot more to come with this movie and presentation that will be presented. You know what I'm saying? So much respect to everybody coming in, man. Salute to Lou Era Grassroots, Truth Searcher, Shataya Bell. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they was the first ones up in here, man. I just wanted to salute them and shout them out real good, man. DBPA, salute, yo. Much respect, man. Like I say, share the video. We gonna share the commercial right quick, you know, for those who didn't get to witness the commercial, of course. Bear with me for a second. Let me get this thing up right quick. Put it on.
Jag. Peace.
Yay.
Hey, man, thanks for having me, man. I want to say peace and paradise to all the American Aborigines. Shout out to all the first Americans out there, man. Hey, y'all tuned in to Jaguar Old Mick, man. Shout out to Jag having us over here, man. So let's get it, man.
You already know, big bro, man. Always good to have you around, man. I know you ain't been on the channel in a while, but hey, we're gonna get to them like we supposed to. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right. If y'all haven't subscribed to Jaguar Olmec's channel, man, please do, man. Please subscribe to his brother's channel. Check out his work, man. Another brother. That's another pillar in this community, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I love giving people their flowers while they can smell them. You know what I'm saying? So, Jaguar is definitely one of those researchers behind the scenes putting it together, y'all. So he's brought a lot to this community. And a lot of people don't know that. So this is a true hero right here. Y'all see the avatar right there, that Jaguar Olmec avatar, man. It's the first American gods coming soon. You know, I think they be playing like, who fucking with this cartoon right here, man. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Libra Son, man.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, like, come on, bro, like that right there is next level. These characters are next level. Our people need to see people that look like us. You know what I'm saying? So Jaguar Olmec is a true superhero out here in these streets. Shout out to Jag. I want to say that, man, before we get started.
Oh man, much respect on that, man. I appreciate that, man. You know, hey, I'm just doing what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it moving and bring more to the table. You already know where we going. You know what I'm saying? And much
man, we just getting started. They don't even know. They say this is sheesh. We just getting started, y'all.
Hey, we were just looking for the numbers. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we feel like we really hitting the peak where we really can just start showing what we can really put together and put out here, man, and inspire and motivate and really give our people our culture back. You know what I'm saying? Give them something to really live and stand for again. And also to unite us for real. You know what I'm saying? As one people, you know. And that's the goal I think that we all share. You know, that's something we all been looking for in the past, you know, trying to be everything else, you know, adopting these other cultures that really don't belong to us, or just basically other, you know, they really remnants of what we left behind or gave them, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe just what they came up with themselves as well. So, you know, there's just a lot that we can go over in the time being, but I did want to share this commercial real quick, man, just to give everybody a peek while they coming in. You know what I'm saying? I did share it before, but you know, let's get it, man. Let's look at it right quick. Let's see if I can move this, hide this.
One thing about our community is that we don't identify as African and we don't like identify as African American. For the natives, like when it comes to talking about African Americans, I have no education with that. Period. I don't. I'm not even connected to that no more. That's a system.
Yeah, man. So y'all already know, man. Hey, shout out to the Supreme Chief Holiday, man. He came through with that. And of course, we are coming out with Who Are the First Americans movie, man. So, Chief, man, let them know, man. Talk to them a little bit about that, man. You already know what's up.
Well, hey, man, like I say, thanks, man, once again, man, for having us on your platform, man. We appreciate it. Here's the thing, right? We talk about this movie's called The First Americans, the untold truths, right, of the American Aborigines, right? These are things that they're hiding. They've been hiding this. They've been destroying stuff. They've been burning down things from courthouses that had records in it, you know what I'm saying, to pyramids that they literally tore down with bulldozers, you know what I'm saying? When we have actually exposed these things, right? We've exposed, you know, once again, right? And I don't know if you guys know this, but when we ask the question, who are the first Americans, right? When you ask different people this, especially let's just say you ask people, copper color people, so-called African Americans, you say, who are the first Americans? A lot of times they don't know. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They'll say, oh, well, because a lot of times a certain narrative has been pushed. So they're pushed and say, oh, well, Native Americans are the first Americans, right? Right? That's what they push. Everybody push. They say, oh, the Native Americans are the first Americans, right? But because of the Aboriginal awakening, movement, science, math, whatever you want to call this thing that we're talking about, it's just ancient and it predates everything. So they act like this is a new movement, but your grandma was an Aborigine. You know what I'm saying? She might have never said the word ever in her goddamn life, but she is a descendant of the first inhabitants of this land. Now, this movie is going to expose the hidden truths, right? That's what it's called. We're exposing the hidden truth, the forbidden truth, forbidden truth that has been hidden from y'all. That's what we're talking about. That's what this movie's about. That's what this whole awakening is about. The movement is about waking up the so-called African American, the so-called Black American, the Negro, the copper colored, the first Americans of this land. And that's what we expose in this movie. Now, which is interesting that we have overwhelming evidence that Negroes are here first, period, right? We're not gonna go back and forth, oh, what kind of Negroes? What kind of DNA do they have? All this weird ass shit that you niggas be saying. We have to stay focused on the truth. Here are the bones, here are the murals, here are the pictures, here's the mummies, all these overwhelming evidence that we have that you guys don't have any evidence, right? Then we cannot allow the narrative to be pushed that the first people will be mixed people, right? They're mixed. We are Americans. The whole definition of American, if you guys have been watching, like, just go to your smartphone, put American in. It says the Aborigines, the copper colored people, right? We're the Aborigines. We're the copper colored people. And according to science, not according to Chief Holiday, according to Jaguar, according to Richard Hanson or John Hancock or who the fuck ever, Jesus, not according to science, according to what everybody says, okay, we're going to go with this consensus. The consensus, right, is that the Negro was on the planet first. You feel that, Jack?
That's right. That's what they go with.
Now, even though we understand that a Negro is a construct, it's just a descriptive term, right, of something. It's describing something. It's a color, right? So we say, well, they're saying Negro, they're saying black. So you guys don't like black. See, once again, we never said we don't like black, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Black's my favorite color. But nobody was sitting around saying, none of our ancestors was sitting around saying that we were waiting on these Europeans or anybody to classify us or name us Negro, Aborigine, American, anything. We are ancient. We predate written shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We are the first. So when the Johnny come lately, mestizos and these different people come along, they're saying, hey, you guys are taking our heritage and you're plagiarizing. Well, okay, we can't plagiarize bones. You can't mischaracterize these pyramids and all the great things that our ancestors, we're the descendants, we're the living ancestors that they're disrespecting. So not only they're disrespecting us, they're disrespecting our ancestors. And I think that's the problem that we got to address. I want to address that tonight. You know what I mean? This is what we're addressing. You know what I'm saying? The crime that is happening, let's call it what it is, okay? It is illegal, according to international, right? UNDRIP. They know about the UNDRIP. We don't have to go back and forth with them. They know about the UNDRIP, and they should know about the ADRIP, right? The UNDRIP is the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People, right? American Declaration Rights of Indigenous People.
Facts.
We might have to go over that tonight a little bit, Jack. So just a little bit nerd shit tonight, y'all. You know, but we really want to just have some fun and, like I said, and just celebrate y'all and celebrate with you know, the greatness of you and your ancestors. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what this is about, y'all. You know, going to these different platforms, whatever. We're trying to build a coalition where we have a Aboriginal streaming network. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to go to ABC, CBS, NBC. We are great amongst ourselves. So being able to push this facts, these truths that are hidden, forbidden, right? These forbidden truths, right?
That's right.
In order for us to imagine if we all grew up with this information. See how good you feel right now, right? But imagine how even though as a young man, being able to say, you know what, this is my land. I'm going to build here on this land. I'm going to protect this land. I'm not going to destroy this land. I'm not going to dream of a pie in the sky in Africa and shit like that. And we standing on it. We standing on our ancestors' land. That's the importance of knowing who you are. So they say have knowledge of self. That ain't in Mecca. That ain't in Medina. That ain't in motherfucking Israel.
Okay.
You standing in Israel. You are Israel. You understand what I'm saying? We are the greatest human beings to walk the face of the earth. We gave civilization to the planet, y'all. And so they playing us like we some suckers. Like they brought everything here. They brought language here. They thought you plagiarized. They're plagiarized. So when we talk about you guys talking about plagiarized, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell, what culture are we stealing from the Native American? What are we plagiarizing you guys? Last time I checked, we are American culture. We are America. We are the foundation of this country. So when people are saying the stuff that you guys are saying, you know, you got to understand, you can't start your existence from a birth certificate or the Dawes Rolls or reservation or even 1492.
Right.
1619. We predate all this. We are ancient people. Y'all. So when they're talking about 1492 and Christopher Columbus sailed the sea blue and all this dumbass shit, bro, y'all believe these stories that put them in power. We have to create our own stories. We have to create, you understand what I'm saying? They stole your mind. So the whole concept of his Tory, right? His HIS, right? It's not his story, it's his HIS, right? Them Tories. Look up Tories. It's a mindset. The Tories have stole your mind. They thieves, bandits, they stole your mind. That's what his Tory means. His thievery of your mind. Freedom is being free in your mind. They can come lock you up as long as your mind is free. You're always there. You could be free, well, outside right now, but you're in bondage. You're in mental bondages. You understand what I'm saying? That's worse than being locked up. And then we pass along these mental curses.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's really about. Curse of curses. We're casting curses. Words are spells, words of curses. So why wouldn't you want to attach your name or attach yourself to words and things that give you power? You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're talking about, Jack. That's what we got going on, man. I want to say peace to everybody, man. Tapped in, man. We definitely appreciate it. Peace to all the guys and goddesses out there, man. Appreciate all the love and support, y'all. Support the real, y'all. That's all we want to say.
Word. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, you know, this is something that's just a beginning. You know what I'm saying? We about to take off and really put in the real work. You know, it's good to give, you know, people chance to catch up and connect up and, you know, to be able to bond and make arrangements and do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, you know, you got to let things pass. You know, I've been saying for a long time, it was a filtration process that we had to get through anyway, because I seen it. You know what I'm saying? I already knew it was a lot that was in the way. You know what I'm saying? That we had to clear out. You know what I'm saying? And just coming with certain information and being able to, you know, keep our feet planted, man, holding it down, you know, because we got bomb rushed plenty of times early, you know what I'm saying? The year 2017, 18, you know, beefing with different ideologies and people who literally disrespecting our people still to this day. You know what I'm saying? And we just bring the records and we show all the proof that people need. You know, that's why I came into this. You know, I got tired of seeing all the disrespect, you know, all the nonsense and everything that, you know, that we don't stand for. being perpetrated in our communities. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but like we say, these so-called natives coming around and still being disrespectful, even the elders. You know, I didn't know, you know, we had one of the elders, man, with a YouTube channel. You know, shout out to Ab TV for putting that out there. You know, I caught it off that. I'm like, yo, okay, let me see what's up. And you know, it is what it is, man. You know, you gotta vibe with your people. You know, you gotta deal with the people at your dinner table. It's not about, you know, like I say, sticking with the next man just because he got a great influence. You know, it's all about who really putting in their work and making things solid, making stuff, you know, stick. You know, coming with a real goal, a solution. You know, putting our families on. You know, putting our areas on. You know what I'm saying? It's what it's all about.
Right. A lot of times, when we talk about all this stuff, man, a lot of the confusion comes in the words, in the branding and the labels, right?
Yeah.
And so even amongst people who identify with being from here, right, and no place else, we still beef amongst each other just off those words. You understand what I'm saying? And I like to think that those are eternal things, and once again, just remnants of the word spells. You dig what I'm saying? Like we act like the Pan-Africans aren't our cousins, aren't our wives and husbands and uncles and cousins, moms and dads, grandparents sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Even are still in that paradigm, even if they, you understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of times black is confused with being from Africa, right? Black is confused with being from Africa, but this is the reason why that is, right? Um, the the CIA, and we've done deals on this, shows on this, whatever. If you haven't subscribed to the Supreme Chief Holiday channel, I don't know what you're doing, right? You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to that or whatever. We got an FBI, CIA, DEA, MBK, and all those guys, right? And we were talking about the COINTELPRO. They like to say about COINTELPRO. It's interesting that they talk about COINTELPRO and they know that it doesn't exist anymore, but they don't never talk about the ghetto informant program, right? So why this is important is because the CIA, it's called other things. Things have changed and they changed the name of it, but it's still a program, right? But getting back to that they have this program and they fund pushing black. It was black at first, right? They have a vested interest in creating the black culture because in the caste system, you have black. Black is the bottom of the caste system, right? Which pushes up white. So anytime that you have a black, I say this all the time, you have something, if it's a black guy, it's a white guy kicking his ass. There's no such thing as blacks, no such thing as white. These are constructs, and they created it. So the CIA, right, pushed it not only in the university or the education process on the continent of Africa, and we've documented that, but also here in America, and we absolutely documented that. So a lot of times, you guys that say you woke, you say, oh well, it's black power and this and that, and you guys don't like black people. Like we're not saying that. We're saying we like brown people here in America, right? Are you mad at us because we don't like the color black, and that the color black is a part of a system, and then we're destroying this caste system, right? So I never even hear these people, even when they're talking about fighting the power and all these other things, or really come with any solution to stop it. They're just a part of it. So you find out that they were funded by the CIA. See, we know that hip hop was funded by the CIA, right? Why would you think that they would push degradation? What they would push murder and all these other things? Was they talked about the prison stuff or whatever. So the people act like that didn't never happen. We act like them flooding the United States with narcotics and using us to do it. It funded them both ways. It funded their wars. It funded the prison complex. You know what I'm saying? Every fucking thing. So and then they could sell a bunch of records. Then they could push thoughism and thugism and murderism and drillism. And y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, and then we can have all these subgenres and all these murder, kill. Now niggas is demons. Nigga, I'm the motherfucking devil. Like, it's nothing. It's like they go to the next level. Like, what's the lowest thing that I could call myself? Not the highest level. What is the fucking lowest thing I could be? You understand what I'm saying? And that's what our children aspire to be, the lowest motherfucker ever. You understand what I'm saying? Not the greatest people on the planet. We aspiring to be the lowest motherfuckers on the planet. And that's what I don't respect. I don't respect that. No kind of way, was shape, form, fashion, yeah. I really don't. And that's what we at with this right here, man. We pushing the envelope to the next level, man. I don't know if you guys know, you guys are the greatest and greatest chat room, greatest community on the planet.
That's a
Because
fact.
y'all know, like us. Like, think about this. Y'all know just like us, right? That you can turn on any television, you can turn on any station, you can turn on any radio station, you can turn on any fucking YouTube station, and they ain't dropping this over here. Period. What Truth is dropping over there, what American Harris is dropping over there, what the Matriarch Express. Speaking of that, shout out to the Matriarch Express, man. They're gonna be coming on to 9 tonight, 9 Eastern. So I'm gonna look out for them, man. So we pushed this up early to make way for the Matriarch Express, man. So we're gonna catch the Matriarch Express later on tonight, y'all. So I'm gonna say shout out to the Empresses, man. But like, shout out to everybody, man, to do this work, man. You got new guys coming in, shout out to Greedy, Original American 92. You know what I'm saying? Just so many cats, man, that are taking this information, you know what I'm saying, and making it their own and doing their thing. Right. Yeah, man, this is what it's about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sharing. You guys sharing it. Shout out to Chicken Honey Root, sharing it stuff on your. It don't cost nothing to share it on your Instagram. We're building a community around here.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Not just on. We're virtually doing it, but a lot of this virtual stuff is definitely manifesting physical stuff. You know what I'm saying, on the ground, and you know what I'm saying. And we really pushing over here. We really building over here. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, yeah. So, but getting back to, they got snowfall. You know what I'm saying? Look, we did this to y'all, right? We know this is something that happened, and we know that right now is nothing but fuck shit going on right now. And guess what? Guess who supports the fuck shit? Not you guys, but majority of our people support the fuck shit that's there to distract them, right? I want to know why that people that say they look like us and know they from here are not sharing this information. This movie that we are producing, First American Council, I'm just a spokesperson. I'm just a vessel. I'm just a servant of y'all, right? This is supposed to be bigger than Star Wars. This series will be bigger than any fucking series ever created. Can you please explain to me why wouldn't it be? How about that, Jack?
That's a fact, man.
What do you think about that? It's Jaguar.
I couldn't really explain how, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more so shit. Like, if anything, like I say, when you come in with a real game plan, that can be implemented in every household anyway, and really is being implemented, just putting it in the right fashion, just giving you back what's rightfully yours, I think that's more cherishable than gold. I think that brings gold. I think that brings silver. You know what I'm saying? I think that brings wealth, period. Because the wealthiest people, they know these things. You know what I'm saying? And they able to, transform and transfer the wealth. You know what I'm saying? And it's about us doing that with each other now. I think it's been, plenty of information. We can do that anytime.
Yeah,
plenty out here. But to really start generating these revenues and incomes, building these companies, we want to start promoting companies like CNC Rolls pressure washing. You know what I'm saying? Marichet, you know what I'm saying? My old ladies, you know what I'm saying? Chickahominy with the dream catchers, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoever got something going on, that's what this is about right now. It's not about us. It's about all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We feed us. You know, hashtag that. You know what I'm saying? And it's really time to make these type of moves, especially getting into these years where, you know, they want to try to stop everybody on a biological stand view. You know what I'm saying? And we know what's coming. We can't speak on it much hearsay as to why, but we know all we need to do is take care of ourselves and take care of one another. And I think we can do that by really, you know, bonding our lineages, you know, the right way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just on YouTube. So, you know, I think Chief, you know, me and Chief been talking about this for at least 3 years. So, you know, the work is coming through.
Absolutely. Hey, we were talking about this earlier today, though. We definitely couldn't imagine this, a community, you know what I mean? Because in my world, I never could see the separation. I never understood why um, Hebrews were mad at the Moors and Moors are mad at the Christians. Especially when for me, for instance, if I came through Christianity and Islam and all that shit and 5% and all that stuff, so if I could come through it and understand that it's all the same shit and that they're using separatism and, you know, using it by using languages, separating the languages and books and things of that nature, but it's all the same. They're all paying the same people and they're all under the same stuff. I had to go through years of dogma bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people are afraid to let stuff go. I think that's another problem. But once again, people ain't supporting the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is tuned in to fuckery right now. You understand what I'm saying? There should be 10,
Yeah.
20, 30, 50,000 motherfuckers in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
literally listening to nothing, you know.
and guess what? From that currency and energy, just for the support. You know what I'm saying? We're building. We're already builders. We're the builders over here. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we got and we're still cooking up stuff to serve, to give, to you know, this everything that we do is about giving, serving. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I don't know. I don't get it sometimes, you know, just in general. You know what I mean? But I guess we'll figure it out one day. You know what I mean?
I mean,
It'll
you
all
know,
come together.
like we were saying earlier, you know, it took me forever really to even start like getting into promoting what I really do. I still don't promote what I really do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's levels and layers to getting people to expand and giving them time to, you know, be where they at. You know what I'm saying? Giving them time to cherish the moment. You know what
I
I'm
liken
saying?
our people to this. I liken it to this though, and it's just kind of like our mindset. You know what I'm saying? This is how we feel internally, but it's based off of the word spells and stuff that they're giving us, right? But just I talk about the Gucci boycott, right? That was a layup. Like if it's something that you could definitely boycott, it's not. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That you say, man, we never fucking with them again. That would be a layup. Like whoever thought that would have been a great idea, let's just say to put a noose on anybody. Fuck that was a bad idea. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like lynchings happen to everybody. So we're not gonna be so hyper sensitive. But if it's something that you can see that these people, whatever, right? We this community, everybody, right? But our mindset is to support what hurts you and not help you. And we the cure in our own thing. Just start supporting the shit that builds for you. And a lot of times I don't think people know. Because nothing these niggas don't even tell them I have a plan to do something.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because we know Gucci ain't. We know Prada ain't. You know what I'm saying? We know the Asians in your community not, the Arabs in your community not, the Africans in your community not gonna do nothing for Little League baseball there, let alone anything for the community. You know what I'm saying? They're extracting wealth, everything out the community. You been gave your spiritual capital out a long time ago. See what I'm saying? We already gave that power away. So that Gucci boycott represents us just as a mindset. I say us because it's a part of me. I'm a part of the body. You know what I'm saying? And And I'm victimized just as well as everybody else. So I don't speak like that. I don't speak down to our people. And a lot of times people they support people that speak down to them. It's like a woman that listens to a platform and a man that listens to a platform when they specifically speak. The platform is like, fuck you, nigga, right? Fuck you, you know what I'm saying? And those are the main people that watch it. They say it's just entertainment, but you're feeding that into your soul. No man will sit back and want to be disrespected like that. No woman should ever want to be disrespected like that. But once again, we support it. We support the R. Kelly shit. We support the this and that and the third. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't have no respect for him. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. They talking about Charleston White, talking about free R. Kelly. Like some people just say stuff, bro. Why is Charleston White relevant? Why is Polite relevant? Why is any of these motherfuckers relevant? To distract you. Could they be a part of GIP? You understand what I'm saying? Like we don't even have enough nuts to support our own platforms. We'll go support they shit, build their platforms up. No matter what we're talking about, you know what I'm saying? Why is DJ Academics? Why are any of these news outlets, politicians relevant? Why the fuck are you relevant as a politician? And you can't do nothing for our people. Why do we support you? You understand what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make any sense for us to continue the this is insanity. We're literally it's like, we know we're gonna continue to keep voting for the Democratic Party. And we are not smart enough to create our own nothing. We're not smart enough to create our own businesses. We're not smart enough to say, hey, look, we're gonna do our own hair care products. We're never gonna allow nobody else to do this for us because they stole it. They stole it. Asians came and stole it. Okay? Stop it. They didn't know nothing about your heritage. They came over and said, them niggas over there, and they selling stuff to each other. They enriching each other. Look at them over there playing football, enriching themselves. They got their own businesses that are thriving off of football, baseball, basketball, hockey, so on and so forth, right? Everything they stole from us. And you motherfuckers is continuing to support the murder, the death, the thievery, everything. Y'all, I don't respect you. I don't respect none of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it, bro. We're going to keep blazing. We're going to keep smashing, bro. Y'all think it's something greater than this, bro. I don't know what the fuck you telling us. That's why I say I'm the motherfucking GOAT, Jack. Mother can't tell me shit. So show me that motherfucker, please. Go find it. Heard it. Go dig them up. How about that? What fuck you talking crazy? I'm like, where? Show me. Where they at? I want to meet them.
Hey, you gotta talk to them.
Well, I'm with goats. I build with goats. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. We the next generation of this shit, man. So I don't know what else to tell these motherfuckers. But in the clip, right, we got Dr. Martin Luther King explaining. If you guys have ever, once again, we went over. I have a dream, right? And in that, Dr. Martin Luther King explains that the Negro is languishing here in American society, right? So it's interesting, languishing around. That was back then. So all of us, a lot of us was born, but shout out to Wilmore Reed in the building. OG was around then. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not old enough to, you know what I'm saying, the process or whatever. But once again, we could talk to somebody instead of just obviously just hearing excerpts or clips from Dr. Martin Luther King. Our grandparents, different people that would be here that could, you know what I'm saying, to give us the mindset of Dr. Martin Luther King at that time, right? But we have the ability to get his words. He never said African. I've never even heard him say black man, right? But he said that the Negroes here exiled in his own land. Stop right there. Hey, bro, what does that mean? Your own land. In exile in your own land. What does that mean, bro?
Shit sound like prisoners of war.
Right, but you're in exile in your own land, though.
Right. I mean, obviously you home, but somebody came basically screwing around.
Right.
And throughout time, just like everyday life, you know, we have, you know, what they call quarrels with our own people. So in the midst of these things, you know, you talking about just normal, everyday, you know, just like today.
Mm-hmm.
On top of being bombarded, just like kind of what we seen going on in Del Rio, without the sophisticated protection to, you know, to that level, which maybe we did. I ain't gonna say we didn't, but
Right.
you know, it's so many borders. I mean, come on now. You know, we looking at a prime example right now of what we've been dealing with. And a lot of those people could possibly be our people, but a lot of those people ain't. You know,
Absolutely.
dealing with that too. You know what I'm saying? So, let alone, you know, they were speaking of this happening in the mid 1800s as well. You know, same thing with the Europeans, smashing the borders.
Yeah,
To the
man.
point, to the point where business is being set up, and now look at us now. You know, go ahead,
Right.
my bad. I ain't mean to cut you off.
I mean, yo, man. Listen, man. I don't even know. Like when we having these conversations, man, they talking about shutting down the government, right? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? $6.9 billion is going to Afghans. You know what I'm saying? But what about all the other billions of dollars that's annually going to other that's outside this country? What about America? When we say America first, we're talking about all America, right? We're talking about all Americans. We're not talking about, you know, um, Black Americans, white Americans. You know what I'm saying? But take care of the ones who need to be taken care of first.
That's right.
If right. So Jag, if you was a mayor of any city that, let's just say for instance, we could sit back and say, yo, we're gonna go be a mayor of these cities, and these cities are clearly having problems. Chicago being one, Las Vegas. Anyways, cities have problems, right? Because they're not putting the resources, literally putting the resources where they need to go, right? And that's just really the basis of everything that we're saying right here, right? A mayor's job, for instance, a mayor's job. We're just talking about something that's easily done, not something that we got to go vote for a president. We got to do all this over there. A mayor in your city, right? You can call them on the phone. Some of y'all might even know y'all mayor, right?
Right.
Follow me, right? Now, you become the mayor of the city. It's your job to, as the business manager of the cities, to bring jobs to the city, make sure that crime is down, right? Am I right, brother?
That's right.
That's your man. That's your first thing. I've never been a mayor of a city, right? I haven't, but I goddamn sure tell you that I could run a lot of these cities way better than they run them. Okay, so follow me, and y'all could too, right? You can run your city better than that because if it's shit going on in your city, why is the tax code? Why in your city where you still at that you have inner cities that are inadequate in inner city schools, right? Why do you have right? Why do you not have any things that are producing for your people in your city, right? You understand what I'm saying? How the fuck are we gonna save Africa or anywhere else when we can't even save our own goddamn city?
Facts.
You paying boo boos to be running for mayor and all these other things to control the revenue and the wealth of your city, right? Y'all got the numbers in your city. Matter of fact, a lot of you motherfuckers got niggas that's running your goddamn city. Rest in paradise to the great mayor and Barry. Y'all remember great mayor. But like I said, I talk about Mayor Asia Brown. There's some great mayors out there that are doing great things for their cities. Saving lives, creating jobs, doing things. Like there's things that could be done with the resources, especially if they're giving the fucking money to you to the people. But guess what? They're sending all the money out to the county schools. So why are people in the inner city schools still getting old books? That is setting up inadequate mindset. You understand what I'm saying? That is set up like that. Fuck the school board of education. Fuck them creating this. They're the ones creating the hate and the inadequacies. and not distributing, just simple, not distributing the wealth. Not even have to be evenly. And don't let them say, oh, because all the wealth has to go to where they're paying more taxes at. You pay more taxes in the hood. Okay? Don't let them tell you don't. It's bullshit. So that's bullshit. They have money to throw away. They spend more money on cats and dogs than you. We got to start wanting more, bro. Like, and it starts at that goddamn White House y'all talk about over there. I don't look at them like that or whatever. All I want to know is where the bag. How do we save these babies here? I understand y'all trying to save babies in Afghanistan. It's cool. Whatever. Y'all can print up any money y'all want to give, motherfuckers. Do whatever y'all want to do. All right, fine. That has nothing to do with us. But goddamn it, as Americans, we demand more from the people who say they're supposed to be representing us. I know I'm getting into some politics and stuff like that or whatever, because at the end of the day, it all goes back to who are the first Americans. It all goes back to us not supporting each other, bro. Supporting each other's businesses. Any of these things. And I think that's a problem. I got to keep going back to that, man. Like I said, man, I want to say peace to everybody, man. Tapped in. We definitely appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, word. Much respect, man. Thanks to everybody coming in. Sky American Queen. Much respect. Greedy Vegan. You already know, King. Lyrica, I see you out there. All right, man. Suda Natural. Much respect. Big Dog Philly OG. You know what I mean? It's Dario. Salute King. Willie Lilly. You already know, man. We out here, man. But word, man. Please like and share the video. Subscribe if you haven't, man. We're gonna start getting back into it. Black Wolf, peace to the God, man. Big Chief, fuck you, crackers. Fuck you, crackers. My bad. I ain't mean to butcher your name, even though I know that's what you saying, my G. But yeah, man, much respect, man. Like I say, man, yeah, y'all already know. Chief go in, and then when he go in, he bring that flame, he bring the energy out of me. You know what I'm saying? He gotta be a fire sign. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely one.
I'm not though.
You must be
I'm
air.
not.
You might be air. I don't know. But
it's hot air. It's hot water.
you
Hot
know what I'm
air, hot
saying?
water. It's all it's
Hey,
hot.
you might be air, because I'm telling you, the way, you know what I mean, the way you give it, man, I always respect it, because I know
It's
you
definitely gonna be hot
passionate.
every
You know
time.
what I'm saying? Just like A1, a lot of people, kind of look at A1 on the side of being angry sometimes, but y'all gotta understand, when you done been through certain situations and been through certain studies and lessons, you gotta realize when you've been lied to, man, to the T, to the max, man, it does hurt. So much respect to the bro A1, man. I wish he was around to really hop on and get on with us, man. If you out there, A1, man, let us know, man. Say something, you know. But yeah, man, that passion is really just part of our oppression as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're not expressing yourself in a way to where you mean it, nobody is gonna vibe with that anyway. You know what I'm saying? It takes putting heart and soul, coming from the gut. You know what I'm saying? To bring it out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? The way you're supposed to. And sometimes it takes courage to do that. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but time. We be having things to do. I know I do, you know, taking care of the fam and stuff like that. That's why I say it's about really utilizing things. I might just start showing my family more often, because obviously, people don't see family going on, I guess, on YouTube, because I guess they tuning in to so much drama and nonsense that I guess they look at, indigenous folks is not being honorable, especially indigenous men, Aboriginal men, as being honorable. You see what I'm saying? They were saying, they was using the word black, of course, but we know what they mean by this. You see what I'm saying? When you got people who really talking to people and telling them that they don't want to have so-called black male children, whether it's for show or just for laughs, that's not nothing that you really want to put out here when you got, organizations that's really out here to make the so-called black man look bad and look like a failure, in the long haul, and really applying a system to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on I'm seeing on these airways, and even with guys being disrespectful, saying anything and being, treating women all type of ways as far as saying whatever, we know how that go. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff, if you attracting people and dealing with people of this caliber, it's obviously either something you like or something you got within yourself that you're dealing with. Nobody should really be dealing with anybody that's oppressing them whatsoever. I don't care if they're your family or what. You know what I'm saying? We don't stand for that at all, and that's one thing. We definitely have to work out more personally and privately within our own means, because it happens in our neighborhoods. It happens in our families. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. It's a lot of families that are like fatherless, where they got like all the aunts and aunties and children. Ain't nobody got no daddy around. It is like, I know families like that myself. You know what I'm saying? I do. They in my area, but I know families like mine where, the fathers were around, you know what I'm saying? Like my father, you know what I'm saying? Like my granddad, you know what I'm saying? My granddad even helped take us to school and everything. You see what I'm saying? So all these conversations about our people not being honorable and righteous towards family, and not being involved with family and stuff like that, it's kind of becoming a talk of the town on YouTube streams for some reason. I'm seeing, but I mean, we just got to really show that that's not true by putting in the work and just letting people see what it is, man. Enough is enough. If somebody's getting subscribers off, bashing our people, talking down on our people, saying that they'd rather deal with another ethnicity than their own, then it's really just time to go ahead and make some moves. If we want to make a stance and help people, because there's still people out here who easily influence, and if that's on that's on them. But for the people who really want to just see, okay, this is a facade, this is just some people who really trying to be basically agents towards a solution. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really want something to happen, you will speak that into existence. You wouldn't really go online constantly trying to say that you don't want to deal with Aboriginal men or so-called black men. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think this is something, that's really got to stop.
I mean, I think we got to start taking people at face value, though. Like, I know we're gonna talk about it. They call it the Cynthia effect. I'm gonna get back to this. Who are the first Americans, y'all? But a lot of this stuff is just remnants of not knowing who you are, not having knowledge of self. Knowledge of self is not spitting in a tube, bro. That's fake. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get back to that 2 seconds. Right? I just wanted to say something about the Cynthia G effect, right? Once again, or the Tommy Sotomayor effect, right? Any man or woman that would support that, like, and excluding themselves from that is kind of like, I don't know what to say about that, or just people that could get entertainment out of that. You understand what I'm saying? Out of the disrespect. Like, say for instance, I was subscribed to everybody that looked like us at one point in time, right? So I was subscribed to Tommy Sotomayor. I was subscribed to Cynthia G or whatever. I might even be subscribed to some motherfuckers I don't even listen to anymore, because you just don't unsubscribe. You know what I'm saying? But the point is that they're pushing that. That's what people are buying. They're buying pain. You dig what I'm saying? It was a conversation that the DJs was having, right? And they were saying that women like songs that basically are talking negative about them, right? And they support songs. They put them on in the club, and they dancing and they singing the lyrics of the songs or whatever, right? And one of my partners saying was just like, this because just that's their nature. And from his perspective, he said the female just wanted to be smutted. So and basically there's the devalue. You understand what I'm saying, Jack? So the Cynthia G effect is devaluing us as men. I call it the color purple effect. It's just she's just living more Johnny come lately with the shit. But yeah, I call Cynthia G is having a color purple effect. You understand what I'm saying? If she actually loved herself, then she couldn't make those type of statements and talk to men like that because she wants to uphold herself and her people in their light. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what we're talking about, bro. And if y'all don't understand that, you're not woke.
Right.
Okay? We're not the same people. And I always want to keep saying that, man. I want to say real quick, man, y'all, we're doing this media blitz right now. Y'all know, man, check it out. I'm going to be on Kulik, West Side. The next side is Kulik. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I guess that'll be, Pacific, right? Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. And then Sister Soul on the 10th at 6 p.m. And then the Copper Empress Hobart on the 11th. And American Heiress on the 15th next week, man. So we booked up, y'all. We booked up, man. So we're gonna be putting out more schedule and more stuff going on, right? And also tour coming soon, man. So be on the lookout for that, man. Looking for sponsors, looking for partners with this tour. So y'all interested, hit me up at chiefholiday@gmail.com. We got a lot of stuff coming, man, down the pipe, man. This promo run for this movie is what we're talking about. Who are the first Americans? Just the concept, man. It's about us. And Jack can attest to this, man. It's about not networking, but connecting to our brothers and sisters, that the majority of our brothers and sisters who believe in the fairy tale of being from Africa or just black and associating black with Africa. You understand what I'm saying? So, and they don't know, or even if they do know, right, they haven't tapped into it because, yeah, even though their grandmother said this, their grandmother's not educated, or their grandmother, you know what I'm saying? They don't know that their grandmother knew her grandmother, maybe even her great grandmothers, and so on and so forth, right? So it's an interesting thing when we talk about our oral traditions that everybody disrespects us and then they give us Kunta's tradition, right? I think that's interesting. But that goes along with, right? Now, once again, it's about being conscious, right, Jack? So if you're conscious, right, then you should know that pushing the theory of evolution is social Darwinism. Can we all agree on that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Can I get some goats in the chat room? If everybody can attest to if the out of Africa, the theory of evolution, let's walk with me, y'all. The theory of evolution, right, is attached to, right, eugenics, social Darwinism, and racism. If we can all agree that the theory of evolution, right, as well as it's not a fact. Can I get some goats in the chat room? That's all I want, some goats, y'all. Can I get some goats? Okay, if we can all agree on that, then you all goats. Y'all are members of goats, y'all goats. That's my thing, y'all. We're gonna put some goats in there. Our niggas gonna be taking that next, right? Y'all they're gonna be taking that next. Right? Press the goat, please. Can I get a goat, please? You dig what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to say is, right, that right there is not a scientific fact. It's a whatever they want to say. It's a theory, right? And we're talking about science, so it would be a scientific theory. So when they say that, they actually know what they're saying. When somebody come back and they say that the theory of evolution is a fact because it's a scientific theory, you know that they the police. Okay. Okay. Just know that, hey, officer, how you doing today, sir? They are a part of GIP, because that doesn't make any sense. They can't pull up. Like I'm a fire squad and used to try to pull up. I can't make this up, bro. And I love me some Unc, man. I like Unc. I really do, man. He's funny. He once told me that his mommy and them know they on their deathbed, believing that they were indigenous aborigines to this land, right? Literally told him the tribe, right? He literally said that. Who was that? Big AP's in the building.
Big AP, man. And we got Big Dog Philly OG.
Big Dog Philly OG.
Y'all already know.
Hey, peace to the guys, man.
Hey, can y'all hear me loud and clear? Are we good?
Yeah, now we can hear you now, bro.
Peace to the guys.
Good. Just want to make sure. Peace and blessing. Hey, it's a good deal, man.
Hey, all right, man. You already know, man. Hey, thanks for coming through. Hey, real quick, y'all. So I'm trying to walk people
Chapter
down
Jack.
for the out of Africa, because right now we know that the theory of evolution is not a fact, right? It is a part of a. I'm trying to walk them down from like, okay, so if we know that there's a theory, right? They try to tell you that it's a scientific theory, and because it's a scientific theory, it's a fact. That's not true. You cannot have a scientific law or fact and a scientific theory and they both the same thing. Okay, so that's just fake. And tell them to pull it up. They can't pull it up. So I would just remember Uncle used to try to pull that same stuff, and it just make me think, wait a minute, bro. We would even tell them, and they would just still try to force it down our throats, right? But guess what? Majority of they people that believe in the dumb shit they say, they believe that talking point, right? So check it out. So SETI, for instance, he does not believe in the theory of evolution, but he believes in the out of Africa hypotheses. Okay. Well, guess what? You cannot evolve in fucking no, you can't come out of Africa if you hadn't evolved in the motherfucker. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So you can't think that that doesn't make any sense. So those two things are mutually together. They are not even cousins, they twins. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot have a theory of you cannot come out of Africa if you did not evolve out of Africa. Okay, that's a part of the theory of evolution. That's a part of Darwinism. Can I get another goat, please? Can we get some more goats? Yeah, can we get some goats in the chat room? If you know that the out of Africa hypothesis is not a fact, is also a part of eugenics, is a part of social Darwinism. It's racist. Put me some goats in the chat room, please. Can I get some goats, please? Now I know you brothers are following me on that, right? So that right there, anything. And
All
I
day
say this, and I'm
long,
gonna
my
say this with
brother.
all due
Keep going.
respect. I'm gonna say this with all due respect. I don't care who you are. If anything comes from the tree of out of Africa in the theory of evolution, it's pseudo and poisonous, and you the police, or you just dumb. Okay, there's no getting around it. It's not I don't know. It's too much information out here for your dumb ass. Okay, the scientific theory is not a fact. So stop telling us that and stop making it happen. Right. So guess what? Those mestizos that was talking shit the other night to me, they was like, I was trying to walk them down. They know it. They didn't cut me off. Oh, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about
Oh,
that.
you jumped on
But
that
guess what?
channel, G? I didn't know you jumped on that channel.
Man, I was up there, man. I had Kung Fu's wetbacks. I went crazy, bro. I was trying, y'all. I tried. I was, ooh wee. They blew my eye. I was so mad. I was up to the next day. So,
You let a Mexican get you bad, G.
man, I wanted to beat the brakes off them niggas, man. I do not like disrespect, y'all. I really don't. And once again, when I see people disrespecting our ancestors, and we are the living, breathing ancestors, right? I hate it because once again, the out of Africa hypotheses and the theory of evolution are a part of the problem because everybody believes it. Everybody believes that we are descendants of Africans except them. I think that's retarded. So if these same mestizos and everybody, pan-boo-boos believe that everybody came out of Africa except them, except Asians, except Arabs, everybody came from Africa but us. And then they mysteriously could create DNA sequences, right, that go along with this whole fake scenario. So once again, I do not, and I'm going to say this again, DNA is not admissible in the Aborigine paradigm and community. I just need everybody to understand. I don't give a fuck if it's Albert Perry.
Exactly. I'm with
Are
you, my
you
brother.
are you attached to Albert Perry? That don't make nothing for you. These motherfuckers are always gonna create something to put them in a win position. Period. Okay, we gotta destroy that shit. So I don't care what you bring in. If it's attached to that, any shape, form, or fashion, right? It's pseudo. So we're not the same. We're not even having the same conversation. Now we're talking solutions over here. The solution is making everybody know in America, in the world, who we are. That's the solution. We are the first Americans. So you can't argue with somebody about the Dawes Rolls, about being a Cherokee. How you gonna call him and argue him about him something he done stole from you and created something off your shit? That's his shit. You can't tell him what to do at the Cherokee Nation. We predate them. That shit is fake. A Blackfoot. I'm not no fucking Blackfoot. Choctaw. You gonna describe me and I'm gonna take that word. You own me now. Y'all understand how that works?
Right.
So this is what we talking about, bro. We talking
Yeah,
about
these
power.
words
Yeah,
don't sum up who we
absolutely. So we're talking about Aborigine. You want to get into this real fast?
Yes, sir. Understand. Got you.
You want to go? You want to go through this, bro?
That's up to you, bro.
me?
I mean,
Hey man, this is what it's about, man. We can go on this app. Jag, you got it. App, Big Dog, y'all got it. I can come in. Go ahead. Y'all got the floor. We talking about the word Aborigine as a noun.
I mean, it's right there. Y'all see it on the screen, don't you? It should be on the screen. I'm sharing it. Uh,
I don't see nothing.
you don't see nothing.
Yeah, I see it right there. Well,
Yeah.
he got the etymology of Aborigine on there. It says, quote, person, animal, or plant that has been in a country or region from earliest times. And that says 1858, right? And it goes down from the beginning, um, other things, originally, arise, commencement, beginning, the source, descendant, lineage, birth. Now, if you clearly know that the pale skin came here, right, and you clearly know that they created other races, what other tribes of people, right, which we call mestizos. Anything fits in the mestizo. It's just not 50-50, right? So when you see these people right here, they're talking about um, uh, how can you be mixed full-blooded? That doesn't make any sense, right? So then they'll turn around and be like, we're the Mayans, we're the Aztecs, right? But guess what? That brother that came on Ab Powers channel the other day, I mean, I got to get his name. I'll definitely like to build with that brother one day, Ab. We got to catch up with him. But he was literally saying, yo, the Aztec and Incas and Olmecs, that's all their words. He wanted to get to the source. We're the source, motherfuckers.
Right here in the flesh, yo. Straight up. It's
Come
us.
on. What's better? Please, I'll be tuned in. Please. I like a lot of shit. I like that BMF right now. That's my shit, y'all. Raising Canaan. You hear me?
Hey, that's a
Oh,
dope
yeah.
ass show. That BMF show is a dope ass
BMF
show.
hard, man. Shout out to Big
Yeah,
Meech.
that shit hard.
Little Meech, too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Let
to
me
Little Meech.
say, let me act,
He doing a great
hey,
job, man. He's dope.
he look just like his daddy. Shit.
Say that again?
Say he look just like his daddy.
Man, I mean, like I didn't know he
For
was
real, seriously.
I didn't know that was his son at first, right? Because I wasn't into it like that or
What?
whatever. I didn't know that was his son. That he took a couple years of acting and 50 made him 50. Shout out to 50 Cent. 50 Cent, you know, he had the audition. That little young brother can really act, bro. I was like, yo, that's his son. He can really act. Like it wasn't like it was a layup. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it was a layup, but he really made him, you know, and he really played that part to a T. Look like him and be able to capture that too, man. You know, I think it's interesting. So yeah, I like that show. But yeah, man, we the first Americans, and that's what Pan Boo Boos hate because they're part of GIP, and that's what the Native Americans hate because they're part of GIP. They think we come in to take something from them. Right? Y'all just got $32 billion. Y'all remember the picnic last week? They went to last month, whatever they invited us to. Kamala Harris gave them $32 billion, and they just gave the Afghanistan $6 billion. They didn't invite us to the table. If they getting that much money, how much we gonna get? And who gonna get it? Al Sharpton now? Crump? Who gonna get it, bro? Like we gotta get these niggas out the way, man. Y'all doing too much. And if you entertainers ain't with the movement, what we got going on, bro, y'all gonna get moved out the way too. Man, let's get the fuck down, lay the fuck down, y'all. I don't understand why niggas don't understand that, bro. This is our fucking country. Stop letting these people punk you in Chicago, Detroit. You worried about your brothers and sisters. You should be worried about the motherfucker that's selling you collard greens and you know what I'm saying, and everything in your community, bro. You nigga in hair care. You talking about we worried about however they're still here. We should have enough pride in ourselves that we only shop with each other. Ask the Arab, ask the Asian, do they shop with you?
That's right.
I'll wait. Ask the pale man, do he shop with you? And I've been in business 41 years, 42 years. I asked them, I know better. I know better. They know better. That's your business. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, nice to meet you. They ain't shopping with you. They ain't spending no money with you. And when you get one of them motherfuckers, Africans, anybody spending money with you, because they know it's a war. You the only motherfucker smiling, going there eating collard greens, eating their shit, go and get your hair care from them, go and get your shoes from them, clothes from them, everything. And then say, you smile in their face, and they going home to their mansion up on your highest hill in your community. Think about that. And they not paying taxes. They're not taxing that $6.9 million. They're not taxing that $32 billion. Why are we being taxed? Somebody got to talk to us. Why are we being taxed illegally? Why first Americans being right? Because remember they changed it to Indian in their constitution. But who are they talking about? So we got to talk about that. They wasn't talking about Native Americans because these corporations wasn't and these people wasn't created there. Okay, you're mestizos. So that's why it's important to always ask them that question off top. Remember the dude yesterday was talking about he was a Taino, the other day on the app, talking about I'm Taino. He didn't know what Taino means and was talking about locks. Come on, bro. You have to know what this shit mean and know that our people never was sitting here calling themselves Arawaks or Tainos or Caribs, Moors, Indians, Maroons, Browns, Indian, nothing, bro. If you're gonna tell me it is, I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out. That means that you haven't done. You're not accepting. You're unaccepted to accept the fact that you wasn't born with a Christian spoon in your ass or a Moor spoon or a fucking Israelite spoon. Y'all stupid, bro. Like that, we all of us. That is encompassing us, our ancestors' greatness. They just broke it up. And all the attributes from our ancestors, nigga. So how the fuck can y'all be mad at each other and not know that that is a part of the divide and conquering of our people? You understand? That's what they're doing to us. We can solve all our problems within ourselves because we solve Arabs' problems, we solving Asians' problems, we solving Germans' problems, right? We rebuilt we rebuilt Europe in the 1940s, going to the 50s and 60s. How about that? Y'all don't know about that, right? Where do you think they got their money from? America's the greatest, not Europe, Great Britain. It's great America. How about that? Stop playing with us, man. Y'all play too much. Go, man. I'm tired, man. I think I'm gonna drop it. I'm done.
Hey man,
What?
it's too easy, man. It's too easy now,
And
man.
all I
Y'all
gotta
watching
say
what?
real quick is
Y'all
they've been
doing what?
pumping our taxpayers' money into all
Stop.
these other countries and other entities. It's
What we
time
gonna do
for us to
about it?
take our taxpayers' money back.
Yeah, what we gonna do about it? Y'all, so we gotta learn how to use them against them, right? People game. Same way they Black Lives Matter. I don't know nobody that's a part of Black Lives Matter, right? But everybody supports it. I think that's really interesting. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know my son personally, so I can't say I know him, but we know those guys, but they're being paid, right? So it's just like anybody else to say, man, they're getting paid, whatever they're gonna do a job and push it for them, right? But I'm saying, though, we know that organization, just like the NAACP, are not for us. So why do we fall for it as a people? Why are we still falling for it? Who the first Americans, man? That's all I want to know. I don't be caring about that Black Lives Matter shit. None of that y'all talking about. Who the first, and then we can talk about everything else next.
Right.
Right?
That's
We
what's
are the
important
first Americans.
because
Yeah.
everybody coming over here just all of a sudden American, and that
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, good gracious,
Right. And they more American than you because guess what? Right now you could turn on your cable station, but it's more Mexican or Hispanic channels or what? Oh, we're gonna get into that too. It's more so-called Hispanic channels or Spanish-speaking channels than your channel. We don't have a channel. Like we don't have BET no more. Why? Why is that? Why do y'all think that is? Why do you think that they go out their way to take any distribution networks that we have or any companies that are I never knew why they would take them and just to control it, to control the flow of information, food, clothes, everything. They'll destroy anything that's stopping that. So for whether we was farmers, they cut that off, right? So they'd be like, well, people they're giving back black farmers back their land. Everybody was a fucking black farmer over shit 70 years ago, 50 years ago. Everybody was a fucking farmer, nigga. What
right?
could y'all talk about? So we all should get our goddamn land back. See, but once again, when you say black, they have a good little fund for blacks and the ones that they sprinkle shit to. You understand? We're not black. Why is it a black? Why is it reservations? Why is it any of these allotments and things that y'all talking about? We should be the one pushing allotments. Supreme Court? Where? To who? When are we gonna form our own religious guilds, entertainment guilds, fucking lawyer bars or guilds or whatever the fuck? When y'all gonna do that? We're not smart enough to do that. Y'all still talking about a book from 1300s and shit, or systems that were set up by these people that they took over that don't work for us. University systems are set up by them. Kindergarten and university system was set up by them. You could be straight A from kindergarten all the way through your doctorate, and you can't do shit for your people. Why do we value that? Please explain.
Okay.
Y'all follow me? But yeah. So American, what do you have American up right now?
American history recorded. You know, according to the American Encyclopedia, American history, recorded American history anyway. And they said 30.
Right. You see how right there, right? They say 31 BC, right? See that? How do you have Mesoamerican right there in the first, right? See, this is designed, y'all. Think about it. Like, it's no Mesoamerica does not exist. Mesoamericans do Mesoamerican. My bad, y'all. Mesoamerican does not exist 31 BC.
Right.
Okay, so just peep game, right? So then they put Paleo right here, right? Paleo Indian, North American Paleo Indian, right? Then Great Plains, right? And then Northeast cultures. So what they're doing is they're bobbing and weaving. They just time travel right here. Right? But they also writing stuff and putting it in time periods that didn't exist. Yeah. So once again, this is the reason why everybody believes that these mixed people existed, when they logically know 2,000 years ago in China, everybody was black. Siberia, everybody was black. Everybody was so-called black. I'm just using these terms for this conversation. Carbonated. Everybody was carbonated, right?
2,000 years ago.
Yeah, I'm just saying 2,000. So just not only logic, but the bones and what we can prove, right? Not what we think we can do, what we can prove, right? It says that these are niggas. Further you go back, the darker niggas get everywhere. So we don't have to have a conversation if there's bones or people during a time period where just logically everybody should know that it's only niggas here, right? So if one of the motherfuckers pop up and say, hey, we found this white boy in the middle of Wisconsin, right? Because just in your mind, it's a bunch of white people or pale people in Wisconsin now, right? Or a bunch of pale people in Norway right now. They found somebody 7,000 years ago. In your mind, you should already know that, you know what I'm saying? But you don't. So when they say Europe, you completely check out that they're not talking about a pale person. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why words matter and how they cast the word spells on us, because even if you absolutely know that Cheddar Man is black, when they talk about people migrating or coming from Europe, even if it's Clovis, in their minds, they still believe that Clovis and Vikings and people at this time period would be pale people. You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying, bro? How word spells work? That even though if you know for a fact that this right here is facts, that carbonated people were here at this time.
Right.
They could tell you a story by just saying that they are Mongolians. They put Chinese people face on them just by saying that they're Europeans or Indians. The words that they're using, fuck your mind now. The words they're using put an image in your head. And so that's what they're pushing. And that's why these guys, I think they have a class on this right now to suppress this. They have to. Think about it. This is incredible. This is really incredible how they doing this, guys. So Big Dog, what it do, brother? Say peace to the OG, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, man.
Tapping in,
doing,
my brother, agreeing with everything you saying, my brother. I'm with you.
And like I said, man, I try my best, man, to break it down. It's like try not to use words that we you know what I'm saying? Like that's unnecessary. Niggas like big words for some odd reason. Nigga that speak big words, we should trust them.
My brother,
is
open up their mind. That's all. It's that simple.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like even to say for 2,000 years ago here in America, right? Like we can't be like, hey man, it was mixed people here already, right? Because they wasn't mixed in Germany yet. They wasn't. How are they here in your mind, bro? Like we have the actual bones in Florida 2,000 years ago, 1,500 years ago. Y'all understand? 700 years ago of Negroes. Why y'all playing with us? We just show the oldest ones. We don't have to show the oldest ones. You understand what I'm saying? We just want you to know that we was been here, but we don't have to show the oldest Negroes here. We can show you Negroes everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? But what they'll do, just like the Native Americans did the other night, right? Oh, but you know, Naya's or Lucia's DNA says, right? This is what they say. We're gonna pull that up too, y'all. We're gonna pull that up when you get a chance, bro.
So Naya,
Yeah, not well. We could either one of them. We could go with either one of them you want to go with. But I say let's go with Lucia. I mean Naya because we already did. Um, you know what I'm saying? So let's do Naya today. You know what I'm saying? Go through that archaeological, go through that scientific thing, and then break it down. We might have to go through a couple of them to show. Let people see how just the words, how they change the words, how they could swap it out. So, but what these people do, though, they'll be like, oh yeah, her DNA matches modern Native Americans. Fuck her bone structure, right? But her DNA matches modern. That's not said. Okay, that's not in no. It might be in some of these racist ass articles, right? That's written by somebody that's not absolutely qualified. It's not a scientist. It's a student somewhere or somebody that put up a post. So they love taking somebody else's information and breaking it down and analyzing, but never breaking down and analyzing information that they believe in. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna dispel all that tonight. We're gonna get into Naya, one of the stars of the movie, y'all, First Americans, our auntie Naya. That's what they call them. We might have to go make a petition and start renaming everybody to shit that we wanted. But we like Naya and Lucia. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Auntie Naya and Lucia. We're gonna make them famous, just as famous as the Olmec is. Y'all follow me? That's what we're gonna do. So we bringing this on home, man. You got something? Need me to see something, bro.
nah, I'm getting it. Now you just want the picture, or you want the article?
Yeah, now let's get into the article. Let's get into any studies, anything from science, nature. I don't know all of them. Smithsonian. I just want people to not know we not fucking around over here. You understand what I'm saying? These are Negroes. These measurements are Negroes, but the time period says Negroes. So when you say that, it's like, why are y'all so stupid? Why I have to argue with you about DNA, right? That they don't, they're not extracting DNA and then you spit in the tube and then you mix yourself. Now they can trace you to Naya and Lucia, my nigga, right? So that don't make no sense. And then it's kind of crazy for somebody to think that a Native American and a Mexican are different or any type of way, especially if you're on the same land, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, how would that be a thing? But they use it when it's convenient for them. See what I'm saying? So I got a bunch of people that will be classified as, say, modern day Mexicans and Native Americans mad as hell, just all based off of us tapping into Naya and Lucia. You know what I'm saying? How is that possible? What is happening? King caste system. Hey, shit. Hell yeah.
All right, it's a couple of them now, man. Which one you want me to get? Like, it don't matter.
Which one you got? Which one you got? Yeah, it don't matter to me.
I got one that's May 16th, 2014, from Science News. Let me go to this archaeology. Hold on. Try to get a good one because some of them ain't all that.
You should have been ready, I got a lot. I got a few of them.
Well, if you do got one here, just send it to me if it's one you know you like, because the the ones I'm looking at, I don't know what they done did to them. They ain't really got the full, you know what I'm saying? Let me see this one, Archaeology, Naya, the 13,000-year-old native Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico.
I'm about to email it to you now.
All right.
Or text it to you. Which one is better?
Just email it, yeah, because I'm already on, you know.
Make sure.
Yeah, man. So word, man. Salute to everybody, man. That's the caveman, man. Make sure you hit the like button, share. If you haven't subscribed, you know what I'm saying? We just getting it in for a little bit, man, until the empresses get on later, man. Much respect and salute to them, man. So this is the first American promo. Just let me know whenever you send it to, because I already got the Gmail pulled up.
Okay, it's from the Smithsonian. You see that one? So I got this video right here, but I'm gonna find this article. Hold on.
Yeah, because I'm typing. Let me see. Let me put in. I might can go ahead. Let me type it in. Smithsonian. Let me try this one. All right, yeah, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. You ain't want to pop up. Let me see. Share the screen right quick. Let you go in. You see it?
Hold on. Yep, this the one. I think. Now hold on. So let's just do this right. So first and foremost, off the top, right? This is why they be using the DNA stuff, right? DNA from 12,000-year-old skeleton helps answer the question: who were the first Americans, right? And that's our question: who are the first American? Not were, because when you say were, you're assuming that everybody's dead, right? And we're not here no more, right? So we're asking the question: who are the first American? This is absolutely the article too, bro. So it's really interesting, right? So, so they're saying who were the first Americans, but we're saying who are the first Americans. So we never went anywhere. We're still the descendants of the mound builder civilization givers of the planet. That's what we're saying, and we still keep bearing fruit and pushing the culture to the world. The world is still going off the beat of our drums. You hear me? So everything y'all talking about making sense. So just break this down. DNA from 12,000-year-old skeleton helps answer the question: who were the first Americans? Well, we asking the question: who are the first Americans, right? So it says in 2007, cave divers discovered remains that right at this time formed the oldest, most complete, and genetically intact human skeleton in the New World. Now, keep this in mind. They know when they wrote this article that they have skeletal remains, right, of older humans in America. Period. They know this, right? They said intact. That means something, that they have other pieces and things. So Naya, right? So Naya says to them. So they like to play with word games, right? Intact skeletal remains in the New World. New World, right? Everybody knows that America's ancient. We're the ancient world. We predate. We're the first out of primeval wars, according to geology, not according to me. That really don't matter. We got more shit. And we gave you shit. You didn't give us shit. So that don't make sense for you to say it came from you. This is dumb. You never got it, never had it. It's no Olmec heads. Like, they didn't even draw them in the ground over there. Like, oh, the Dogons are going to make overhead heads when we get there, dummy. Shut up. Just stop being dumb, bro. But we understand. See, once again, yeah, there have been a lot of misinformation out there, whatever, right? We understand that Dr. Ivan Van Sertima had to push a certain narrative, or not necessarily had to push a certain narrative. He went to their universities.
Right.
Let's be clear. Like, he learned English from them in the islands. Like, come on, bro. Like, we gotta act like his brain was British. He was a British nigga. Stop it. Just like you niggas is British niggas. British German niggas. The high school. You know what that means. Shit. Let's get into it, man. We go ahead and whoop these people, man. Stop playing with us. Now, this is May 15, 2000. Now, this nigga Mohi Kumar, right? Now, no doctor wrote this. Nobody wrote this. This nigga that worked for this magazine wrote this. He's not qualified to do nothing but write a goddamn magazine, write an article. So he ain't dove nowhere. He ain't digged up shit. He just gonna write something. He has an editor. So keep that in the back of y'all goddamn mind. We're editing for you, okay? Let's go. Diver Susan Bird works at the bottom of the Hoyo Negro, a large dome-shaped underwater cave on the Mexican Yucatan Peninsula, right? That's North America for anybody who don't know geography, right? Okay. She carefully brushes the human skeleton found at the site while her team members take detailed photographs, okay? Images and stuff right there. So some 12,000 years ago, a teenage girl. Now, how they know it's a teenage girl is because they measure her bones. Right. They know whether or not she was a full-grown woman or a little bitty woman. And the reason why I know this is because I don't just read their articles. I get into the actual journalistic stuff. Okay, so let's keep going. Right. So this is Mohi. Mohi don't know shit. Okay, Mohi writes for them. He has an editor at this website. Okay, that's funded by the people that push the narrative. Okay, you understand? So this is why it happens. The people who are hiding this fund this. Okay, let's go. Shit. So it says some 12,000 years ago, a teenage girl took a walk in what's now the Yucatan Peninsula, right, and fell 190 feet into a deep pit, breaking her pelvis, right? So they had to know she had a pelvis, right? It's broke. You know, see the skull right here, right? They broke it, but they measured her pelvis and knew that she wasn't a full-grown woman, right? So, and likely killing her instantly. Over time, the pit, part of an elaborate limestone cave system, became a watery grave as the most recent ice age ended. Glaciers melted and sea levels rose. In 2007, cave divers happened upon her remarkably preserved remains. Okay. Now, I like to say this, right? We don't know that they brought them there, or whatever, but we'll go with their story, right? They could have brought it up from somewhere deeper down.
Right.
Okay, so we don't know that. Okay, they're basing this off of a few other things. We're going to get into that, into this article. They're going to get into it, right? But I just want to break this down a little bit. I don't want people to think we over here reading these people's shit and not fact checking. Okay, so it's one of the oldest, most elaborate. Okay, says her bones, according to the new research, they underline new, right? Her bones, according to new research published in Science, right? Science, hold the key to a question that has long plagued scientists, not us. Who were the first Americans? Once again, we're saying, who are the first Americans? Okay. They said the new research, right? New research. Okay. Prevailing ideas point to all Native Americans. I'm gonna say that again. Prevailing ideas point to all Native Americans. Now, I wonder why prevailing says all Native Americans when that's a social construct that was just created in 1975.
Right. Prevailing ideas at that.
Right. It says prevailing ideas, right? It's still prevailing ideas because you're pushing it. Point to Native Americans descending from ancient Siberian who moved across the Bering Land Bridge, right? That they're underlining the Bering Land Bridge. Right. Now, all that is still attached to the theory of evolution and the Outer Africa hypothesis. Even if however you want to say it, it still comes from that same tree, right? That somebody had to come here when we were already here. That doesn't make any sense. When we have shit that's older than this time period, we have boats that's older than this time period. We just showed you archaeology on Aboriginal Powers channel the other day that shows you that we was here 50, 60,000, 100,000 years, right? So it doesn't make any sense for them to say 18,000 years ago, right? 26 right? 26 to 18, they always push the time. They try to get as much time as they can or whatever, right? Put it in. And so once it gets debunked, then they'll come up with another story. But anyway, so 26 to 18,000 years ago, as time wore on, right? The thinking goes, right? The narrative goes, right? That's what they're saying. These people spread southward and gave rise to the Native American populations encountered by European settlers centuries ago. Now, see, once again,
Word.
that's the prevailing narrative that these people came across this land bridge thing, right? But even when you do the math on Behringer, it tells you that it was a 2-mile ice wall, right? That made it impossible to pass. And if you do any research on it, they were selling boats. They have literally where they were selling boats before, during, and after this 26,000 to 18,000 time period, right? So we can prove that boats and people were docking boats and selling this area and other areas all over the world at this time period. So this debunks that, right? Why would you do something that you can't prove, right? You can't prove it, that ice killed everybody and did all this stuff, right? Then some imaginary people repopulated everything else. It's just stupid, bro. But this is what they push, right? So, but therein lies a puzzle, underline a puzzle. Quote, modern Native Americans closely resemble people of China, Korea, and Japan. Stop right there. The modern Chinese, Japanese, and Korean people are mestizos. The original Chinese are Negritos. The original Philippines are Negritos. The original Korean, all these people are still there if they haven't completely wiped them out. And the ones that you see now are mixed with Europeans. Y'all do not want no smoke. I promise you don't. Don't come over here telling me Manny Pacquiao is not a mestizo. Don't do that. I'm gonna hurt your fucking feelings. Do not tell me that Jackie Chan is not a motherfucking mestizo. I'm gonna hurt your fucking feelings. And that's not a part of the caste system. If you not understand that, I get it. You a part of it, or you just been duped by it. Okay, I get it. Okay, let's get back to this. I just need y'all to understand what they're doing, what's happening. Okay, now they are not the original Chinese people. Now they've already tried to link the people walking across the bridge with these people. Okay, well, 12,000, 18,000 years ago, the bones in China, the walls in China, the gods of China, the gods of Siberia, all these people are niggas. Okay, so let's get back to this. Okay, so it should not fucking surprise you that these motherfucking bones are niggas. They should know this. If they niggas over there, it will be niggas here. Why would you think it wouldn't be niggas in this article, right? Think about that. Why would it not be niggas here at this time period if it's niggas there at the time period? That's just fucking dumb. That don't even make fucking sense. It's just article stupid. Shouldn't even fucking wrote the article, dumbasses. But I got y'all though, right? Check this out. So, but the oldest American skeletons do not, says archaeologist and paleontologist James Chatters. This is not James Chatters writing this article, but he actually said modern Native Americans closely resemble, this quote, closely resemble peoples of China, Korea, and Japan. He should say modern people of Japan and China, right? But the oldest American skeletons do not, says archaeologists and paleontologists, right? He's an archaeologist. That means he just studied archaeology. Doesn't mean that he has to be the best and he's not funded by these people. We get back to him, right? And he's a paleontologist, okay? James Chatters, lead author on the study. He's the lead author on the study and the owner of Applied Paleoscience, a research consulting service based in Bothell, Washington, okay? A small number of early American specimens discovered so far have smaller, right, and shorter faces and longer and narrow skulls than later Native Americans, more closely resembling the modern people of Africa, Australia, and the South Pacific. Let's stop right there. Now, Africa, the modern, mostly closely resembling the people of Africa, right? Well, you know, that they like to say that we closely resemble the people of Africa. Australia means southern people, right? Now, the ones they like to show you are mestizos as well. They don't show you the ones that do not like to be called, they don't even like to be called Aborigines because they made that word negative, right? They like to be called black fellas. Okay, they look like your Uncle Leroy. Okay, let's keep going. So they saying that Naya and the oldest skeletons in America look like niggas. They just using the word Africa. Africa is a social construct. Australia is a social construct. South Pacific is a construct. It's just a location. Wait. What do you mean? Centennial Islands is in the South Pacific. They one of them motherfuckers look like a black crayon. They said they ain't never seen nobody. They ain't been touched.
Right.
They've been there, right? 70,000 years. Wait. 70,000 years? What are you talking about? So along with all the other stuff, they said when they came to America, even in the 1400s, 1500s, 1600s, it was niggas everywhere. Stop playing. It's like, okay, well, the bones in the fucking ground say there was niggas here. So we can catalog this that right here. Lead paleologist, right? James Chatter says, right? This is what he says.
Yep.
Right? This is what he says, that these people right here resemble modern people of Africa, Australia, and the South Pacific, right? He says, quote, this has led to speculation, right? Speculation, that's not a fact, that perhaps the first Americans and that the first Americans, hold on, that the first Americans and Native Americans, that the first Americans, that's us, and some of y'all, the Native Americans, came from different homelands.
Yeah, that don't even make sense.
Right? But what we're saying is, right, that we are the Atachans of America, that we sprung from the Mississippi and the Amazon and Great Lakes and so on and so forth. Yeah, the Grand Canyon and California and all this, that it comes from, that we spring from these lands. So that's what we're saying. So we don't understand this. But this article is also there to put, once again, this has an editor. They have an agenda, the same agenda that they had in the 1619 project. Okay, this is what we're talking about. Let me get back to it. It says this has led to speculation that perhaps the first Americans and Native Americans came from different homelands. Chatters continues, quote, or migrated from Asia at stages in their evolution.
There you go, right there, man. You know, I mean, that's it's like that's where they gotta go with it, you know.
But listen though, that's facts though, right? That's true. That it is different stages of evolution, right? Right? Not necessarily evolution, but just say for instance, if somebody is a mestizo, he wouldn't be the original. So that's degeneracy. That's what I call that degeneracy, right? But what's happening is, and if the modern Asian people that came through Angel Island, right, or the Caucasian people or the pale skins who came through Ellis Island, right? So those are different migration time periods or immigration time periods in these time periods. So these people wouldn't have been the original people migrating in here. So when we talk about different people coming to the Americas or whatever the case may be, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about this, whatever. So yeah, there would be different stages of their evolution if you believe in evolution. See what I'm saying? See, they believe in evolution as if niggas came from monkeys and then they are the perfectly evolved man. That's eugenics. That's a part of what we talked about earlier. Theory of evolution, out of Africa hypothesis. That's why all this is pseudo. Okay? Let's keep going. Okay, let's go. Says the newly discovered skeleton named Naya by the divers who discovered her after the Greek for water should help to settle this speculation. It should, though her skull is shaped like those of other early Americans. She shares DNA sequence with some modern Native Americans. Let's break that down. Yeah, I got you. This is where they be. This is where they get the DNA at, right? They get it from the title, right, of this article, right, just the article. They're not getting into the scientific journal of what Dr. James Chatterton is talking about. Is even just talking about social constructs like Mongolian, African, and all these other things, and writing them into ancient time periods. Just sounds crazy, as well as attaching any of their conversations to the theory of evolution and out of Africa hypotheses, right? So that's what makes James Chatters, just by default, pseudo. This is all pseudoscience, right? Okay. So even talking about DNA sequences or whatever would go along with the out of Africa hypothesis. Okay. So once again, if you have a flawed methodology, your methodology, the whole anything that is attached to that methodology is going to be flawed, period. That's why y'all never going to win. Okay. I be giving this the cheat code right here, y'all. Like we talk about the out of Africa agenda and all that. That's the cheat code. I give y'all the cheat code all the time. So y'all be talking like, why go anywhere else? Why talk about stuff that comes after that, that's attached to that? Why would you attach yourself to anybody and believe anything that they say? It comes from that, right? These motherfuckers right here. This is what they're saying, right? So check this out. Now, it says that. So they said that the speculation, right, that this should enter as speculation. So through her skull is shaped, though her skull is shaped like those of other early Americans, like others early Americans or first Americans, she shares a DNA sequence with some modern Native Americans, but some of modern Native Americans are mestizos, who are mixed from, right, Naya and Lucifer's people. Us, dummy. See how that works? It's just simple things. Not all of y'all. Some of y'all came from China. Some of y'all came from Russia. Some of y'all came from Poland. Okay? Some of y'all came from Germany. This is just facts. We prove this all the time, that y'all came here and then these people mixed into tribes. They call them $5 Indians. Some of these people that are chiefs or whatever, Elizabeth Warren people and whatever. Elizabeth Warren people came from Europe. It mixed with people here. That's y'all. So stop bullshit, right? So we know how that some of this stuff is possible. These two things work together, because if an Aborigine, right, mix with a pale European and make you guys, and then any other mixtures from there, yeah, that's a true statement. Some of you niggas is mixed with us. That's how that works. Some of y'all have sequences that come from us. That's like having a mixed cousin. If he's spitting, or if he takes a DNA test or whatever, it's gonna have some similarities to your dumb ass. Don't mean that they can match y'all together, like, but y'all gonna have some similarities because y'all have the same fucking grandma. You understand what I'm saying? And guess what? If y'all all both go and say, hey, this is my grandma. Say you never met your mixed cousin. Your mixed cousin know your grandmama, you know your grandmama, and you go fill out an application. Guess what? That's how you gonna know y'all have the same thing. Not that you both spit in a tube and just put it in the thing and they can just do your sequence and know that they wouldn't even know your name. Dumbass. Yeah, I want to cuss y'all out so bad, bro. I really do. But let's get back to the show. Because it's very important, right? So that they say that these niggas, that Naya, right, shares a DNA sequence, right? All human beings share similar DNA sequences. Am I right, Jack? Just to throw this out there, even just right, like we're not different human beings, right? So even in this concept,
everybody got a neighbor.
Even with their narrative, everybody would have similar genetic things because everybody would have came from Africa. So everybody would have similar genetic, just based off of James Chatterton's conversation. This doesn't make sense. That's why I'm saying that you have not James Chatter's conversation, Mohi's conversation, because this is not James Chatter speaking now. We told you his quotes. They're taking stuff and interpreting it for your dumbass. Okay, not y'all. These motherfuckers that believe this dumbass shit right here. And they keep up here pushing it on us like they know something. And they wouldn't even let me explain this. I wanted them to pull this up so I can break this down for them, right? And they want to do it. So with that case, you don't want peace, you want war. Okay, let's get back to it. It says, in other words, she's likely a genetic great aunt to indigenous people currently found in the Americas. In other words, she's probably, right? It's not a fact. She's likely a great or genetic great aunt to indigenous people currently found in the Americas. Now, Jack, are you indigenous to America, brother?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's too vague, correct?
I mean, it really is.
Okay. All right. So I got you. So let's put that in y'all pipe and smoke it for a second, right? Let's keep going. To indigenous people, right? Currently found in the Americas. Now here's the thing. I don't know if it's Indigenous People Month now or Indigenous People Month next month, whatever, right? But let's say it's right now, right? Indigenous People Month and it's harvest and everything coming up, right? But guess what? Why aren't they saying Aboriginal people? Why are
Right.
these people invested in pushing indigenous? Why don't y'all understand that they have a vested interest in pushing indigenous, right? Remember we talked about the UNDRIP and ADRIP? Well, we wrote the Declaration of Reclamation, right, to include or preclude, because we in front the American Aborigine, and to make sure that we leave something for not only just for people that identify as Aborigines, but for the people that don't know that they're American Aborigines. They think they African Americans because this is a new social construct. All right, let's keep going. To reach their findings, scientists had to first conclusively determine Naya's age. They did not use DNA to do that. Okay, I'm gonna calm down, yeah. They didn't use DNA to do her age. I already told you how they determine age, right? Okay, so it helped that the cave she was found in, a submerged chamber called Hoyo Negro, Spanish for black hole, right? Um, of the Sac Atum cave system, right? Accessible only by divers climbing down a 30-foot ladder in a nearby sinkhole, swimming along a 200-foot tunnel, then making a final 100-foot drop, was littered with fossils of saber-toothed tigers. Giant, wait a minute, saber-toothed tigers, giant ground sloths, cave bears, and even an elephant-like creature called a, don't even let me, I'm gonna spell it, Gomphothere, right? Gomorpher, right? These creatures last walked on Earth thousands of years ago during the last ice age. Did they walk on it before the ice age, Jack?
Hey, man, I
Right?
seriously doubt it. You know, I mean,
No. I'm saying,
there
did
would be
these
water
animals
with
exist?
them.
I'm saying that these animals existed before according to them, these animals are prehistoric animals, and these animals existed, right? Saber-tooth tigers and shit. That's what they talk about. Existed in before the Ice Age era. Okay,
Right.
this is what they're saying. So we know that she was found down there, and she wasn't by herself. She didn't make herself. She had people and stuff, right? She had at least have to have a mother and father. They would have to have a mother and father, and so on and so forth, right? So at least we know in this time period, whatever. So even in dates, they're not certain on these dates. The dates
Right.
could be 100 years older. Okay.
They really try to match these dates with actual oral uh what we would call oral traditional stories that was
Right.
passed on as well too. You know,
Right.
they try to use them in the same sense to certain scrolls and certain things like that have been discovered or whatever, or just like we seen in the encyclopedia. Just if somebody growing and planting seeds 10, 12,000 years ago, I mean, what are we talking about? I don't think you could really just go out developing doing stuff like that just like that after the ice age, right?
Man. I mean, yo, once again, though, this is their story.
All right.
You know what I mean? This their story that fits them, ice and cold, and they even put that in your mind that, you have to be pale skin or, but that has nothing to do with craniometry, the skeletons. Like skin texture and hair texture has nothing to do with the skeletal remains. That you know what I'm saying? That have nothing to do with the Bonaparte murals or the murals in Mexico. All the things, the petroglyphs, everything that the sheet carvings and stuff like that. Like people went out their way to carve that afro on that Olmec head. That whoever carved that Olmec head with the afro, right? Like, think about it. Think about how proud he was of that line, of that afro. He said he wanted to etch that motherfucking stone for eternity. Think about that, y'all. See what I'm saying? How great our ancestors were. So there's no getting around that one. Like, I seen these they sent me a post, right, of a split screen of an Olmec and a mestizo, right? Who kind of had like, whatever. You could put anybody next to the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And that, let's say for instance has a little bigger nose and bigger lips, right? But you could definitely put Mr. Brooklyn, myself next to this thing, and we look exact. We don't have to do a split screen. We are the actual people. And guess what? If you look at this brother Jaguar and myself, we have locks. That Taino that was talking the other day, he didn't have locks. Okay.
Yeah, I got locks in my beard.
That's right. But you see what I'm saying, though? So I want let me finish this up real fast. And I think we finished with this, man. But yeah, I just wanted to get that, man. I don't know. Let me see what else they got here, man. They ain't really got nothing else too much. I don't want them to be like, oh, they didn't read everything. Yeah, I read everything. I don't want to talk about no fucking Carver dating enamel from 12,900 years ago. I don't want to do that. I'm not about to do that because guess what? You're not testing. Listen, check this out, right? How the fuck in your brain do you test enamel to say whether or not like it's an age? What makes that make sense? Give me they start. If I start talking about radiocarbonating, at the end of the day, they're making observations that these bones are around the same time period as these
carbon
things. Right?
fiber, ain't that what they call it?
Right.
Yeah, that's tainted. We can't. That information is a bunch of bull crap.
Thank you. That's pseudo, y'all. But they mixing it up to water it down. Yeah. And then they can control the narrative with the DNA conversation. So a lot of these Native Americans like to come in and say, "Oh yeah, see right there, yeah, we know she's a Negro, but her DNA matches us." No, it don't. Stop playing that. Matter of fact, show me your DNA because they always love to ask us we do our DNA that match you to Naya, little bitch. That shit sounds stupid. And once again, it's a part of the system, the racist system that's Darwin, that's out of Africa, that's all these things that they say, right? So this is the problem that you're gonna have. You're gonna keep having this, and we're gonna keep kicking your ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, support the brother Jaguar's channel, man. I don't know, Jag, you got a cash app anything, man? Put it in the chat room, man. The brother Jag, man, bringing over this heat. You know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciate it. Like I said, man, support each. We gotta start supporting each other, man. Like real talk, bro. I don't understand that. I don't get it, man.
Much respect. Gotta support each other. We don't support each other, nobody else is. And that's a reality.
Man,
from when you've been born to now.
You ain't real, man. Jag, you ain't real, man. They don't support the real, man. We ain't real. We ain't spitting the real shit, bro. That's how I feel, bro. I gotta speak on it, man. Like I just gotta speak on it, bro. That's how I feel, bro. I don't think people fuck with the real. We don't want to support the real. Shouldn't the real be the one that everybody want to win? Y'all want me to be a trillionaire because I'm putting everybody on. You hear me? Ask my hood. Everybody, man, we put everybody on, man. We creating jobs over here, man. Hit me up, chiefholler@gmail.com, man. We looking for DJs. We looking for models. Everybody, man. Hit me up, man. We are definitely. You ain't gotta have no experience, man. You just gotta be good. If you're in your basement right now spinning, getting something done, man, and you just want a shot, fuck with your boy, man. Hit me up at chiefholler@gmail.com, man. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? We really love the culture, man. If you're an artist, you got music, everything. You already know, man, we break artists over here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be good though, man. Don't be sending me. I'll be getting some garbage sometimes, yeah. You have to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, something like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like the
that
thumbs
thing,
up and all
that's straight. You talking about ether on the chin, nothing but ether. You know what I'm saying? It gets no
That's right.
hotter than that. It don't get no hotter than that.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? You got straight up. Hey, OG, it's real spill. Bald head don't what they say.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
Bald
sir.
head
Shout
don't care.
out to the OG,
Bald
man.
head don't give a fuck. It's straight up. We out here.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
love
You
it, man.
already know
Hey,
the
man,
deal,
y'all.
my
Hey,
brother.
hey, man, y'all OGs don't know, man. Y'all inspire me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Word.
when I see that, like, yeah, man, y'all inspire us, man. Like, you know, the next generation, and hopefully we could do the same thing for the next generation. But we supposed to to link up like that. You know what I'm saying? They have
Exactly.
a vested interest going back to the Cynthia G or the Color Purple
See,
effect, right? Like
Chief,
I don't hate Cynthia G.
they
Yes, sir.
don't want us supporting each other. That shit is killing them. So we got to
That's all right.
continue supporting each other so we can piss
Support the
them
real, man.
motherfuckers off.
Support the real, man. Shout out to the real. Peace
Exactly.
to the real. Peace to everybody. Like I said, we won't go too far over tonight. I know that the matriarchs are going in at 9 Eastern tonight, y'all. So definitely tap into that. If you haven't tapped into I Don't Give a Fuck Sports News and Entertainment, please tap in. Subscribe, man. We got a lot of great things coming, man, in the near future. Like we gonna keep bringing the heat, man. So we're just gonna keep bringing the heat. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't look at the schedule again. I know I'm on West Side Kulik tomorrow. I think it's West Side Kulik, Empress Hobart. I'm gonna be over on American Heiress. Oh, Sister Soul. Shout out to Sister Soul, man. We're gonna be on Sister Soul Monday, dropping some heat, man. So like I said,
Yeah,
man,
she
thanks to
just had
American.
actually interview with a RN nurse yesterday that is dropping some knowledge on the people about what's going on. Much respect to the sister.
Yeah, that's what's up. I'm about to check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
check it out, my brother, please. It
I'm
was
about to check it
excellent.
out, man. I'm about to check it out.
For sure,
So,
man.
so just getting back to just the information, man. Like when they say who were the first Americans, what they're doing is they're literally killing you. It's called paper genocide. Guess what?
Yes, I was about to
Guess
say
what?
that. Go ahead, my brother.
Paper genocide is illegal in American law and international law. You can't tell a motherfucker if he want to be Daffy Duck. You can't go tell a motherfucker that, but it's illegal to tell a motherfucker and teach a motherfucker that he's from another place. It's called blackbirding. Man, we're gonna pull that word up. Can you pull that up, bro? I said it to you. Blackbirding, man. Yeah, we gotta get this. Yeah.
Birdie
Oh man, I'm gonna have to drop this
on the
thing.
Edom online.
Yeah, Adam Online, Blackbirding. Let's see what they say. Blackbirding, man. This is what they've been doing to us. You know, you can go to Wikipedia, whatever. We're in anything, but I like etymology online to start with, and we can start going from there. You kind of know when it was created. Sometimes, you know, because all etymology books aren't the same either, depending on when they were written. So I let you know it's bullshit in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
You said it's what now? Black what?
Blackbirding,
Black birdie?
blackbirding, birding. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it might not even be a etymology word, but it's definitely
Yeah.
yeah. Just look up the term blackbirding, man.
All right, hold on. Get to it right quick. Hold on. Yeah, man. You already know shit. Chief
Real
always
quick,
Blackbirding.
I just want to
All
say,
right.
hit that
Check,
like
check.
button and support the channel, our people.
I guess what? Check it out. So this is what it says, right? It says blackbirding was a term given to the trade of kidnapping or tricking Pacific Islanders on board ships so they could be carried away to work in Australia, right? So that's just one of the examples. But guess what? They did it here first. You know what I'm saying? So basically, let's say, for instance, right? So blackbirding was a term given to the trade of kidnapping and, you know, people, like I said, tricking them to get on the boat, right? But they did that, blackbirding people
all right, I got it.
back and
Yeah.
forth across from the what you call it. So a lot of times people take this and say, oh, okay, but this right here says this instigated this practice in the 1840s, right? But it's been going on forever. Like this is let me sing you this. You got it? Or you want me to sing it?
Yeah,
You got it?
The act or practice of kidnapping people, especially Pacific Islanders, and selling them into slavery abroad, usually in Australia. That's what it say.
Hold on, check this out. I'm gonna sing it this way. So y'all can see it and I can read it out. All right, so check it out. Blackbirding involves the coercion of people through deception or kidnapping to work as slaves or poorly paid laborers in countries distant to their native land. Okay, say that again. Involves the coercion of people through deception or kidnapping to work as slaves or poorly paid laborers in countries distant to their native land, right? Now, what that means is, right, that if I take you as a child, right, and I take you on the other side of the Mississippi River, somewhere you've never been, or take you from the Caribbean islands to the mainland of the Americas, or from the mainland into America to the Caribbean islands, I could tell you from Africa, nigga. I could tell you anything. That's blackbirding.
Exactly.
Just because they give you example that happened in Australia, they didn't get into the fucking Australia until damn near the 1900s. They've been here doing this, been lying to us, telling us, renaming us. Fuck, we the only motherfuckers that got so many goddamn name changes. Why? Those are acts of war, my nigga. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about, y'all. Y'all gotta understand, man. This is how they beating us. Yeah, it's on this Wikipedia, but
the Wikipedia, yeah, I seen that. I just didn't click on it. But I see it though right there.
Yeah, that's the same thing. All right. So I read that part right there, right? It says so it says the term has been mostly applied to check this out. The term has been mostly commonly applied to the large scale taking of people indigenous to the numerous islands of the Pacific Ocean during the 19th and 20th century. These blackbirdie people were called Kanakas or South Sea Islanders. Now, remember when they were saying earlier that that Naya and Lucia resembled South Pacific, right? Islanders. Once again, these are just terms.
Right.
These are terms that they're saying. Like, come on, bro. Like, I could take you from anywhere and then rename you. You know what I'm saying? This is what they're doing, man. So we gotta understand that. What else it says?
That's a fact. I mean, that's easy to do to anybody if you know, especially after so long. I mean, come on, man. Let's just be real.
Right. And then they act like this is happening in the 19th and 20th century, whatever, right? But then they literally gonna tell you that it started ancient times. Like, I mean, goddamn. So they didn't do it here. They did it everywhere else. They didn't do it here. They skipped over us. We're not gonna blackbird in America. We're a blackbird everywhere else but America.
Stop. That's why most of some of them paintings and murals is representing them catching people that was doing that shit. And,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I don't know if you can see that picture right there. You can zoom in on it, right? But this says in 1869, Ontario seized the blackbirding schooner Daphne and freed its passengers, right? It's 1869? Huh? Them niggas right there. What y'all talking about?
Right.
And it's just drawings and stuff, yeah, but come on, man, like, them is Negroes.
It don't even make sense, really. It's naked people on a ferry. You don't need like a boat.
But it's 1869, though. See what I'm saying? According to them. So the owners, the captain and crew of the ship involved in the acquisition of these laborers, right? Right? They got motherfuckers they smuggling right now into America or sweatshops and stuff that's in bad conditions just like this. What would be the difference? Please, somebody explain to me, man. If you don't have to pay a motherfucker no minimum wage, or you don't have to pay taxes on them, or you could mistreat people or whatever because you basically own them if they work for you, because you are pushing their livelihood, right? they ain't gonna even run away because how they gonna eat? You understand what I'm saying? So once again, we understand this right here, man. We understand that this is not even slavery. This is just, well, I mean, slavery is labor. Slavery is a lot of it's under a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? So right here, right? Okay, let's get into this. This acquisition of these laborers, right? It's just like they acquired in 1619, right? That boat, same situation, right? And they just started renaming them. You can name them people and say they came just by naming them something or changing the name to something else. You change the where they came from. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. That's all they doing. It's called Blackbird. Okay, keep going. So the demand for this kind of cheap labor, and another thing, right? Even when they were breaking the law and bringing people into the continental United States, right? That was breaking the law, right? They could just say that these people was from other places. So all these things, not only blackbirding, but it was to disorient you to keep you off balance, so you won't try to fight for your land or whatever, because you think Allah, you from Africa and shit. Shut up. It was me though, man. I was on there. It was me, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was praying to Mecca 5 times a day. So I'm not, like I said, I'm one of y'all, so I don't do that. But I gotta be the one to tell you ain't gotta do, just do your research. You know what I mean? So we ain't gotta do all that. We gotta tell the truth. The truth hurts. Sorry, y'all.
Hey, bro, you ain't by yourself. I was praying over there too, my brother. I gotta be honest.
Where the hell y'all think Jesus is at? The fuck?
yeah, Africa right now, the most.
Yeah. Shit. Nowhere is further than Mecca. You hear me?
Yeah, I was under the Islamic doctrine for a long time.
I mean, I'm saying Christians and Israel and all that shit.
Under it.
Nardia is further than that. That's nowhere, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? How do you tap into energy of nowhere? Like it doesn't exist. Like it's a homeland. Where? I don't know. In the sky? That's sky in the pie, bro. That's sky in the pie, daddy, man. Like your mama, your daddy, your ancestors. I like when people say, man, we talk about the ancestral realm and things of that nature. Y'all know we have infected this whole world, man. Like pretty soon, everybody gonna wake up to this, bro, and know who the real gods of the planet are. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody. We don't fed everybody, man.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. Shout out to ADOS. Shout out to Foundational Black Americans. Shout out to everybody, man, that's catching the waves, man. I don't know if they just trying to divert the energy, but guess what? You can't divert God. You can't divert the truth. You could try. They could try to. They water it down. Indigenous. We Indians. I don't want to be with you, renegades. We want to be with the white Indians. We want to be real Indians. Hey, man, shout out to Kyrie Irving, but I was on his timeline. He put up pictures of Sitting Bulls and these people. They're not the first, dude.
Talk to her, man. I mean, that's shit. I mean, hey.
They're not the first, cuz. Oh. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm gonna read off some of these things these people be saying crazy. They be talking crazy to me on Instagram. They be talking crazy. Crazy.
You already know how it is, man. I mean, like I say, it just about really just showing and proving, man. It don't take a lot at all, man. Once you really could just narrow it down to so much, man. I mean, I think it's just like I say, man. A lot of people just really waiting on a movie and some things to rock with so they can share and enjoy with their people, man. We finna really get some things going, man. Like real talk, basketball tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Like at least in areas where we know it can be held down at. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to make it to St. Louis, and people got to hit the areas that they know. Where they finding ancient and prehistoric artifacts and geographical locations at. You know what I'm saying? We need this. We need this so we can go to these places. And if you got it, put it on film. Shit, I recorded almost a whole neighborhood showing you some of the county names on indigenous on streets. You know, on street signs. You know what I'm saying? County names. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I want to, man, y'all, come on, man. Listen, man. Mer, or just Mer and Cuh, like these are all like distortions or whatever, but it's still a descriptive term of the Aborigines of this land. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not that we aren't Americans or the Indians or the Moors or any of these things. I'm just saying that somebody put it together for you. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, brother? So the facts are that we are tapping into America.
Yes, sir. Understood.
When we look at it and it says Aboriginal, it's like, well, what the fuck? The first time y'all ever heard of the word Aboriginal, right? You know what I'm saying? Or when it pertains to American, I would have to have been if when you finally said, you know what, let me look up the word American. Right? That's not like one of the words that they tell us about in school. Think about it. When your child came home with the word American as a book report or something and or whatever, right? They always pushing you to African American and all this other stuff. They don't be like, oh, we're gonna learn on America today. That should be the first. Fuck Pledge Allegiance, America.
Or Native
America.
American.
Nah, I'm even with that. That comes
That's how
after.
they hit you in the school now.
That's 1975. This right here is what year is this? 1528. Huh? 1528. This fucking book
as far as when this was produced, this definition as far as Noah Webster was 1828, but
okay.
American, the term we know, we go to Edom online, and you know, that's
right. So hundreds, at least 300 years before, right? At least. So that word had been in use before 250 plus years before it was used anywhere else in the world. It was used on us here in America or describing us here in America, the Americans, the Aborigines, this and that and the third, right? So the point is, right, that they're distorting things by, once again, a person like Noah Webster. But even in the 1828 stuff, it has been revised 28 times. So you'd be reading something from, oh, this book is from 1771 or 1522, and it's perfect English. It's not. Somebody has translated it for your goofy ass. And when I translate something for you, I can control the narrative for your ass, right? If you don't know something, right, and we somebody speaking Mandarin to us, right, and then we got a Mandarin partner, and they say, hey, bro, what did they say? They tell you, basically something in Mandarin, right? Just fucking with you. And he tell you, hey, up is down, right is left, or something the opposite. He's just fucking with you, right? Just to get you. I'm gonna tell him that this is this and this is that. And as far as you know, once you learn in Mandarin, you're only gonna, every time that you see that word in Mandarin, right? You're gonna picture what they told you it was. So this movie and the imageries and things that we're gonna be that you're gonna see is about burning these images in your head, right? They're putting these images, putting the science, this right here. Y'all are part of the movie right now. This is our rehearsal. Oh God, man, if something else fucking with this, bro, I don't know, man. If something else fucking with this Aboriginal awakening, man, I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. We might as well go do something else. Please. This is the awakening. This is it, man. This is what the world is waiting on. The world is waiting on us.
right.
The sleeping giant. We awake now. We ain't sleep. Yeah.
At the same sense, it even though Aboriginal is describing an original inhabitant, it's like it's still originally applied to us as Americans. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So
the first inhabitants. Not that would be pre-colonial, right? Pre-colonization, right?
Exactly.
Okay. I just want to point that out. I just want to understand that America is right. pre-colonization. I know that they don't make it seem like that because they make it seem like Amerigo Vespucci named everybody Americans. But how does those two things right there? Does that say that right there? That doesn't say that. Right, it doesn't say that. But once again, where did you get that story from? Well, once again, that's a story that they lied about. His name was Alberto. So you see what I'm saying? Once again, it's a concept. These are things that these people put out to stop us from tapping into our inheritance, our heritage, our power. Our power is Aboriginal power. Shout out to big Aboriginal power. The boat. Yeah, man. Another goat, y'all. Another goat. Another young goat as well. These are my young brothers. We go at it, y'all. They keep me on my toes.
Shout out to these young brothers.
Man,
if y'all would hear some of these debates, boy, that I get to hear,
y'all, man, hey, man, y'all want to see one of these? I think we're gonna have to show one time. I think we're gonna have to do it.
Word, man. If y'all was on the phone with us, man, I'm telling you, boy, I'm talking about y'all probably laughing the rest of the day. I'm talking about, but it's serious bills. I'm talking about power bills. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might get a little crickets, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you
get sometimes you get that, yeah. Shout out to A1, man. Y'all know me and A1 going. Hey, we all spar. You gotta. Hey, they say steel sharpens vibranium, sharpens vibranium. You know what I'm saying? We gotta.
Yes, sir.
We gotta get at it, man. We gotta make sure the brothers is sharp.
For sure.
Coming out this dojo, man. Can't nobody fuck with us, bro. Nobody. Go get them. Chatters, whoever. Hancock.
This dude think he fit. Hey, Kaz, man, you hit my link. Like, you gotta really be like, come on, man. Like, I mean, we do take care. We take care of lost people, man. But I mean, this channel is for the real lifers, man. This ain't for no, this ain't for no gimmicks, man. Yeah, I let him on for a sec, see what he talking about.
We only got about 15 more minutes on here.
We ain't got that long.
Yeah, we got about 15 more minutes. Hope you learned something today, man. Cass, man. King Cass System. Hope you learned something today, brother. Hope you changed that Cass name, by the way.
Here's the trip, man.
Oh my God.
He might have stepped away. If he got that long, I'm gonna let him get it in a little bit, see what he talking about. Other than that, yeah.
Hey man, what y'all smoking on out there, man? We got these good runts over here. I know Big Dog be going big.
We're smoking on some sour. Purple sour.
I'm gonna tap in a minute. I'm at work. I'm gonna tap in a minute. All right, man. Hey man, I actually like King Cash, man. He come through for a reason, man. We resonating with the ancestors in, man. Huh?
He helped, he sometimes he can be a punching bag, sometimes he can be a speed bag, I mean.
Nah, money, Grit. What's going on, yo? What's going on? Yo, I'm driving. I'm driving, yo. So I can't type, yo, so I gotta call and voice my opinion, yo.
Hey man, we appreciate the wise man in the building, man. What's up, brother?
God, big Philly, yo, and Chief Holiday and Jaguar, and that other nigga on here. Yo, look, man. That nigga down with the white boys, yo. Because I heard them. You heard him say what Wabos. That's what that nigga King Cash be saying that shit too, yo. Yo, he got some explaining to do, yo. He got some explaining to do, man.
Hey, we already told him, man. They lapdogs,
on this channel because we ain't playing around. He already know. He say he
at
work, but we ain't got that long.
Nah, yo, he got to explain himself, yo. Why don't white boys saying Wabos and he saying it too, yo?
Right.
He the police, yo. Don't tell me he the police, bro.
Talk to him.
I hope he ain't. I hope he just dumb. I hope he ain't.
Yo, what they used to call them police?
With my man.
New Jack City. Yo, he a New Jack police, yo. He down with the New Jack police. Yo, I think he the police, bro. I'm pretty sure, bro. I got nice, yo. I got the police.
I'm
I
with
got
you,
But
my
listen
brother.
though.
I'm feeling
police
the same
radar,
thing.
yo.
I'm
Hold
with
on, but
Yeah.
you.
let's just take it a little further, right? Did y'all know that the FBI, right, is in school board meetings and stuff? That they just got called out on that in the Senate hearings and stuff like that. The deputy um, attorney general had to testify before the Senate and got grilled. Like, yo, like, why the fuck are y'all at school board meetings and doing all these illegal things to Americans? What is happening? Right? Why are y'all? They've been affecting and pushing the narratives and doing certain things in our school systems. We have to fight for the right things, not the wrong things. We worried about George Floyd and getting snuffed out. You know, not saying that that's not negative. I'm saying, but they directed that energy to that. They would never put that out for their people. You understand what I'm saying? They would be showing the cord. They would do certain things. They would keep it because they don't want to push a certain narrative. Like they don't show cops shooting pale people. Like it's nigga cops blowing their back out. Let's keep it real. They're not going to show that imagery. They don't want to push a certain narrative. And every time I ever see that when they do, right, they go to jail because they're only doing it. They're only doing it to push the public opinion and the jury's pool in the direction they wanted to go. You understand?
It's because they want to hijack the movements. Gil Scott here and say the revolution will not be televised
Nah,
and
nigga,
everything.
don't be trying to say nothing, nigga. I know you
No,
heard me,
no, no,
yo.
no, 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 no,
No, no,
because
no, nothing, nothing, nigga. No, yo,
Hold on. We got him. He good.
nah,
Yeah,
yo. He gotta answer that question, yo.
well,
Yo,
what's the
why you
question?
be saying wabos and the white boys be saying wabo? Nigga, I ain't letting that shit go. Why you be saying
What are you talking
wabos same
about?
as
I
the?
got that. I
Where
say
you get it
abo, but
from?
I got that term. I got one of the people I got that term from. What's that dude that come on Aboriginal?
Nah, nah, the
The
white boy
African
be saying that, yo.
Pan
You
African, was it Pan African banging or something like that?
nah, you
Black
down with
Power
the
Band.
white boys, bro. Don't stop, yo. You capping
No,
right now.
I'm down with truth. I'm down with truth, bro. I'm down with truth.
Down with
I'm
truth?
black. I'm down
Since
with
Black.
when
truth.
you been
You know
down
what
with
I'm saying?
truth?
I mean, because
Since
this is the
when?
thing, bro. Like,
You must have had a
what the
awakening
hell
in
I
the
want to
last
be
couple
from?
minutes.
Look,
Right.
Because
what the
every
hell do I
time I
want to be
see you,
from this
you
cold
start
ass,
some bullshit on YouTube.
this cold ass, desolate ass
I know
country
who he
called
is, my
for,
brother.
Hold
I'm
and
on.
fucking
all the
with you.
riches is in
I
Africa, man.
got your back.
Hold
I
on.
know who he is.
Hold on. Let's listen, y'all. Listen. Okay, so let's address what you just said, my brother. Okay, listen, bro. America gave the world, not just Africa, the world, right? Food, medicine, science, right? Africa did not give that to us. So when you're saying that all these Africa's beautiful and has all these resources, okay, where? Can you
Bro,
please
Kemet,
explain it for us, bro?
you know what
Like
Kemet got to
America,
get
you talking
information
about
from?
cold and desolate. But
Kemet,
look how you talking about your homeland though, bro. Where
yeah,
your
my people
ancestors,
brought up here as
your
slaves and shit
ancestors
like
in the
that. The
ground.
niggas
I got
vitamin
you,
D deficient,
brother.
all
Where
that
your
shit.
great grandparents buried at? Where your great grandparents buried at?
Bro, if they was brought as slaves, they was buried on this land.
No,
Okay.
like
What ship? What
I
records
mean,
do
I'm
you have
okay. I
that
can
you were
call
brought
myself
as slaves?
African American. I'm good.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You could be a Black American, be African American, but at the end of the day, are you American? Hold on, are
Yeah,
you American?
I'm
Okay.
American. Culturally,
Are
I'm
you?
American.
Uh, is the black man supposed to be the original man of the planet?
I mean, if you want to say the prime man of the planet, yeah, he the prime man of the planet, the prime original man of the planet.
All right. So let me ask you a question. 18,000 years ago, was it only black people on the planet, brother?
I wasn't there 18,000 years ago. I don't
Okay.
think
So
so.
you don't do no research on
No,
science, right?
no. Let me not say that. Let me not say that. Native Americans
Okay.
were over here 18,000 years ago. So
What do you mean Native Americans? What do you mean by
Native
that?
Americans, the people y'all call Mongoloids.
Man, how you know, bro? If you say you want to hit 18,000, then you gonna say they was here, nigga.
yeah, he gonna say
You
that.
feel me?
That's what
Yo,
science
Hold
he
on.
said.
cap.
What
See
did?
how he be capping, yo? You
He
see,
I
gonna
yo,
mean,
say
he
yeah,
just.
he
that.
there, yo, he there with the
Yeah,
white
it's kind of
boys,
hard,
yo.
bro. It's
I'm
kind of hard
sorry,
to
yo.
not to.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yo,
kind
you
of
I
hard
see?
agree
not
with
to
you,
bang
my
on you,
brother.
bro.
Yeah, you
Nonetheless,
Hold
feel
on,
me,
I'm trying to
yo?
bring him home, though, man.
You feel?
I'm
Come
trying to.
on, yo. Come
I
on, yo.
don't
You can't.
understand that, man. You
Yeah,
I,
sound
yo.
crazy.
hey,
This,
God
this,
nonetheless,
dang, man.
I remember
this
his
sounds crazy,
avatar.
bro.
So that's
Yeah,
how
yo.
I remember.
Yo,
Look,
this
look.
Oh
Hey,
nigga.
man.
can y'all explain? Look, explain to me how Voodoo, Santeria, Palomayombe, Winti, Obia, Kimbanda, and all these other African traditions got over here if it wasn't slaves brought over here. Because
Nigga,
y'all showed
that
that shit showed and start over in the Americas.
nigga, who made that shit? They all words, bro. We
By
ain't
Bro, they're
talking
not
about
stories
words,
and
they're
culture.
books.
cultures. They're
Right.
Stories and
cultures,
books
man.
and lies. That's
That's
how I got
culture.
Bro,
here.
they're not in
They just
books. They're
naming
not in
different
Already
books.
shit.
over
They're
here.
cultures that people
Dude,
practice.
you got Nigerian
They're not
restaurants
in
here
books.
right now that you don't go to. So does that mean that they come on,
That's
bro?
not. It's not
That don't
about
mean nothing. That
restaurants,
don't mean
bro.
that.
They're cultures that people practice.
Listen. All
So
you
the
have to
Haitians
do
got books out of a book.
say what?
Haitians got their culture out of a book.
Haitians got their culture out of a book, bro. Stop moving all around. I'm asking you who was
No, because you
okay.
said it come
So
out of a book.
hold on. Listen. Haiti, right? So was it black people in Haiti first?
Black people came to our type of black people. Our
Oh no,
phenotype came to Haiti.
no, brother. I asked you
No,
a
it was
simple
Native
question.
Americans there.
Was it
No, it was
black
Native
people?
Americans there.
Okay, I got you. So it was mixed people there before the white man got there?
No, it was Native Americans there that before the white man.
No. Cause okay, was it African Americans there when the white man got there?
No.
So no Africans got on the boat and came over and fucked no niggas.
They were brought as slaves.
Hold on. So wait a minute. So your people didn't get in boats before they became slaves and brought over here. That's what you're gonna say?
I mean, people want to go by the whole thing with Mansa Musa and Abu Bakr sending ships over here and stuff like that. Look, it's really not a definite
Did they have
evidence
ships?
there, but if they may be,
Wait. Did your people have ships in Africa? Yes or no?
they had boats.
No.
Massive
Okay.
ships.
So they had. So that means yes. Are you gonna say yes?
They had massive ships, but I mean, they had boats, but they didn't have. I don't think they had.
Wait. So how did all the food that came from that's original from America? How did it get to Africa before the cracker brought you here? How did it get there? Sorry.
See, y'all jumping around.
I'm not. I'm trying to walk. No, I'm bringing you back to the origin of the dumb shit that you're saying, bro.
The white boy he was just on Garfield just put it up, and they were saying one of the ways like stuff floats across the water too. Stuff gets blown, birds eat seeds, and birds poop, and seeds land in other places. Like it's more than one way where food.
Y'all are really retarded. Y'all really retarded, my nigga. Like, come on, man.
Yo, come on.
How do you think? So you never heard of that scientific? You never heard of that scientific evidence that birds, when they eat plants and they fly somewhere else and they drop seeds off, geese fly from here to the South America.
This nigga can't be serious, nigga.
What you talking about? It says science. It's science.
He's retarded, man. He's really retarded.
So,
hey, bro, I'm asking you.
Yo, let me tell you what y'all do. Y'all
so we can't have a conversation with you, bro, because you already.
Because y'all cut me off. I let y'all talk all the time, bro. Y'all cut me off 24/7. Y'all be, oh man, he ain't scholarly, but I let y'all talk.
Hey, no. Let's let him finish, and then we're not going to talk until you say you're done. Go ahead.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, man.
You got 30 seconds.
This is the thing. Why do Aboriginals go look into these books and look into these old, outdated books, and they look in these black and white pictures? Because the Hebrews is doing that shit too with King James, and then they say, oh yeah, he black or whatever because the picture is dark or the picture got colors in it. Half of the pictures be wrong, half of the pictures be Africans. But then you can go look at a whole continent where people look just like you. I mean, literally, this motherfucker, your doppelganger is over in that motherfucker, and y'all say we not Africans. It don't make sense.
Hey, my brother, did you hear us reading the article on Naya?
Yo,
did you hear us reading the article on Naya, brother?
Yo, this coming from a nigga who avatar in black and white.
No, I can't do it, man. Hey, brother, did you hear us reading the article on Naya? Yes or no?
No, I didn't hear y'all read the article on Naya.
Okay, well, we're going to have to go back to that for you, brother. So the oldest bones that they're saying here in America resemble what they're saying Africans.
Yesterday, was it on AP channel?
No. We just did it today. Like about
but you was on AP channel. Y'all talking about some of the old. It was talking about. I think it was Lucy. Was it?
Oh, that was Lucy. Yeah. Now, was she a Negro? Was she a Negro?
She didn't look like a Negro to me.
Wait. So she looked like a Negro to everybody else, and her measurements say she's a Negro, but not to you.
She could be, but this is the thing: is she a Negro or is she Polynesian?
Yo,
okay.
Hey, bro, no. Polynesian is a created term. It just means many islands. What the fuck is you talking about?
Lucia is a created term. They created Lucia. We know that wasn't a real name.
They didn't create them bones. Brother, you can name her whatever you want to name her. I'm saying, is she a Negro? Yes or no?
I'll say this. If Lucia is a Negro, she's not the type of Negro that is akin to y'all. She's Polynesian. We're talking about from Hawaii, we're talking about from New Zealand, all those places over there in the South Pacific. I believe the South Pacific Islanders, the black South Pacific Islanders, sailed to the West Coast. I
Okay,
believe.
yo, but he dropped some science though, Chief. I want him. Yo, you just dropped some science. I ain't never heard that before. Explain to me how the birds, bro, was bringing seeds across the water and planting them over America from Africa, yo. I ain't never heard that
Well,
before.
it wasn't just planted. The white boy when we was listening on Garfield channel. You got stuff that could float over here, and they find coconuts floating in the
So
oceans all the time.
the coconut. That's how the coconuts came. It floated in the water, and it
Bro,
impregnated the
land
earth.
debris, you got hurricanes, you got different things that spread stuff. Like,
Oh, so the
then you
hurricane
got
picked it up in Africa
you
and
got
brought it
birds. Yeah,
over.
birds drop seeds all the time. Birds eat plants, they drop seeds.
I'll be
But
damned.
was
So
it?
you saying?
But again, was it? Could it have been trade between the Americans and the Africans or whatever? Yeah, very possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna totally sit here and say.
Wait, have you ever been to Africa? Have you ever been to Africa, King
Yeah,
Cass?
he said he been to He been to Africa. He said. Did you go to
Okay,
Africa
so
before?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't go to Africa. I didn't go to Africa.
What?
okay,
I thought you went.
wait.
Oh, that
No,
yo,
that's
you
a different.
lied then. You said you been before,
No,
bro.
I never said. I
On
never
yo,
said.
yes, you did on a previous show. I think it was on Ad Power. You was
No, I said
talking
my
about
uncle. My uncle went. He just got his dual citizenship over there.
Oh, now you gonna say it's his uncle and them, nigga.
Yeah, he went. He got his dual
it's
citizenship.
fine. You got to way over there now. Hey, so check me out though, Cass. Okay, so brother, if you've never been over there, right? Do you respect Professor James Smalls?
I mean, I respect him to a degree, but he started talking about black people coming over here and all that stuff. I'm like, you know.
But he's over there and he's talking to the people that say, listen, I got you. He's talking to the people that say that Africans been trading and been coming back and forth for hundreds of thousands of years, brother.
Yeah, but if they were doing that, then y'all have to give credence of Africans coming back over here.
We don't have to give shit to Africa. Y'all got to build, nigga. We the greatest. If we was to play, listen, Cass. If we was to play a sporting event against Africa, we trying to win for us. We not trying to win for Africa. We Americans, bro. That's what we trying to tell you. We don't give a fuck about Africa. We don't give a fuck about nothing but America first, bro. It's our land. Brother, we care about America first. Don't say we don't give a fuck about nobody else, but when it comes down to it, a Nigerian don't give a fuck about you. Because he comes over here. Hey, brother, why aren't you doing business? Why aren't you doing business with Africans here in America, brother?
Why? We do business with Africans all the time. We trade, we sell.
I can guarantee you don't.
African people that bought from me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we do business with Africans. Oh, plus, don't forget about Liberia. Matter of fact, the Shrine of the Black Madonna, the Pan-African Church here, they just built the church in Liberia and in Lagos.
Look like this, man. You got people in your family that look like this.
Those are Nilotic. Y'all showing Nilotic people from East Africa, so they got their own phenotype. You're not showing West African.
This ain't a certain. You said Africa, man. I just put in African people. So
yeah, those are Nilotic people. You showing a whole group of Nilotic people. Those are like the Dinkas. Those are the Maasai and all that.
Pull up the African like on his pic. They got a gray beard. I never saw Africa with a gray beard before, yo.
I'm trying to find that too.
Yeah, where they at, bro? Like Leroy. Like your Uncle Leroy.
All you gotta do is look up. All you gotta do is look up Gaspar Yanga, one of the Africans that led a revolt in Mexico. All you gotta do is look that up.
No, I'm talking about over Africa right now. Yeah. Don't be trying.
He didn't lead no revolt in his homeland, but he really won in.
Look up, right now. The Quilombos in Colombia right now, where they still speak Kikongo over there in African languages right now to this day. Go look it up. You got.
They also got Chinese. Hey, sir, they also got Chinese people over there. Sir, they also got Chinese people over there.
Yeah, but the African people are over there.
Are the Chinese people from there? Are the Chinese people from Colombia? Yes or no?
No, their story.
Wait. Cass. I'm trying to walk you down. So if they're not from there, wait a minute, Cass. Did the Chinese people fuck people in Colombia? Yes or no? And make new people.
They came over there later, man.
Did the Chinese and the Indian people that came into Americas in the 19th and 20th century, did they have sex?
People already been here.
Did they have sex with the indigenous women? Yes or no?
I mean, they could have possibly had sex or whatever. People
Nigga,
mixed
they
up. They
didn't
did
come
that
with
in
their wives
Suriname.
to work.
They
Nigga,
did
they
that in
don't have
Suriname
sex
and
with
Trinidad,
the.
bro. In Trinidad and Suriname, they mixed.
Hey man, I'm
Cool.
done. Hey bro, we try to learn. Hopefully somebody that's slow or maybe on
No,
the fence.
because you getting mad. You want me to answer a question, then you talking over me.
Cause you playing right now, bro.
I'm not
You
playing,
know that
bro.
niggas is mixed. Okay,
Why
listen.
won't you
How
look
can
up the? If I look, send me your. I need your Gmail or I can go on
G-Pop
your
at
page. I can send you this
gmail.com, bro?
information on the Quilombos.
You
I
can
can send you
send
the
me any.
information.
How you don't know? How you don't think I know about the Columbos already?
The oldest one, the one in Colombia, is the oldest one's like what around been there since the 1600s. Come on, man.
Wait. Did they come there?
They were brought as slaves. That's where slaves
Okay,
escaped to.
wait. So they came there, right? They came from somewhere else, right?
Yeah, they were brought there. They were brought there
We
during
not.
slavery.
You said the 1600s, right? You said the 1600s, correct?
Yeah, that's how old. That's the old one of the
Okay,
oldest ones in
we not.
Colombia.
Okay, that's modern. That's only a couple hundred years ago. What we're saying is, Cass, that we are original. We're ancient people, and we have the
Hold on,
bones in the ground. Listen,
hold on,
we have the bones
hold
in
on.
the
I'm
ground
listening
in
to you. I'm just
Colombia,
putting it
Guatemala,
on mute.
Sir, we have the bones in the ground that predate the 1600 to say these are Negroes, bro. That's what we're saying to you. And what you're doing is you're coming up with all these dumbass conversations to wash that away. Like, you don't think that we have younger bones than 12,000 years, bro? Think about what you're saying. If we have niggas there 12,000 years ago, you don't think we got them there in Colombia 6,000 years ago? Come on, bro. Like, you got to think, man. Like, there's a system that's being placed. King caste system. Do you know about the caste
Right.
system?
Hey, look. I'm here. I just got the mic on mute because I'm at work, so I'm listening.
Are you familiar with the caste system, brother?
Of course.
Okay. So in the caste system, did the pale man come here and create mixed people to put them over the dark people, brother?
Yeah, he did that in Africa too. One of the first places he did was in Africa.
I'm not denying that.
No, he
Okay,
didn't.
I'm not
No, he
denying that,
didn't.
bro.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did
You
because that's
lying,
how
bro.
he can get in
They
with
Where?
the
did it in North
nation.
Where?
Africa. They did
Because
it
the
in North Africa.
Which
mulattoes are the
one?
ones that turned on people.
In
They did it
North
in North
Africa?
Africa.
North
They
Africa?
did it in
Okay,
North Africa.
but we didn't come from North. I'm talking about where you said we came from, because that's the ground zero is West Africa, where you trying to say we came from.
Right.
So where's that the story at? I'm not talking about North Africa. That's connected to Europe.
No, yeah, I'm not talking about North Africa. I'm saying in like West and Central Africa. They made it with the women there, and they created this buffer class of mulattoes.
Nah, bro. Where?
That
You saying Central Africa? Where? What country in Central Africa and West
we talking
Africa?
about Congo, Angola, and places. All
So it's
that
white
really is
people there
within the
right
West
now.
Coast.
It's white people in there in Congo right now. That's what you
I
saying?
mean, they're colonizing. They mining the shit out of the Congo right now.
Nah, bro. What's your definition of colonization then?
What you mean what are you talking about? The definition? You acting like slavery didn't exist in the Congo. It was one of the earliest places where this happened at.
Because
I mean,
it
going in the
existed, but it
Western.
existed from their own people and Africans enslaving
But
their own
then y'all
people.
gotta remember. Y'all
Sellouts.
gotta remember.
It
You
existed
had
from
the Arabic
sellout
slave
niggas.
trade. You had the Arabic slave trade that preceded the
Nah, money.
European.
That shit fake. Those are mulattoes. Don't come with no names. We talking
So you telling
about
me
the
slavery didn't
indigenous
exist in
people
Africa?
versus the fucking mixed mutts. That's what we talking about.
So you telling me
The
slavery didn't exist in Africa prior to the
Hey,
Bro,
Cass.
Europeans?
what I'm saying is it existed from their own people enslaving their own people. They was sellout. They savages
I'm
over
done.
there,
I'm
bro.
done after this one right here. I'm done after this one, Cass. So, Cass, are the darker people predate the Arab in
Right.
Arabia and North Africa? Do the dark people predate them first, brother?
Yeah, yeah, I believe
Okay,
so.
hold on. So, did the European go there and create them and put them over power over the dark people in Africa? Yes or no?
No, a lot of them were migrating down from the Caucasus Mountains down into
None of that
Central
matters
Africa.
what you're talking about, bro. Listen to what I just said. Did the white man put the pale one, the lighter ones, over the dark ones in Africa? Yes or no?
I mean, it depends on you talking about the whole of Africa. Which
No,
country?
is it a caste system in Africa? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it started with the
South
Okay,
Africa.
Arabs.
South Africa. Apartheid.
wait.
Yeah.
Is there a caste system in the Caribbean islands, brother?
Yes, the caste system in the Caribbean. I mean, you go
Is
to
there a
Caribbean
caste
Islands, they got
system?
the
I
coolies and
got
all
you.
them over the black people.
Got you. Is there a caste system in North America where we live, brother?
Cooley's the
Yes,
dark too, bro. So
Hold
we
on.
ain't talking
So we
about
got
that.
to. So now King
coolies are
Cass
like
knows that there's a caste system. King Cass knows that there's a caste system. He knows that white in this caste system and mixed people are put over the darker people in this caste system,
Right,
which they're doing this
right.
all over the world. So you know this is happening, King Cash. So the fact that you know it's happening lets me know that you might be a part of GIP, my brother. Are you? Who pays you, bro? Are you an agent? Because we believe that at this point, bro, like you can't be this goddamn dumb, bro.
No,
You can't.
the Aboriginal movement, I think, are Asians. You know why?
No.
Because the Pan African movement preceded that. You know who brought the Pan African movement down? J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI and the CIA.
You know who started
You
the
know J.
Pan-African
Edgar Hoover
movement?
was a mulatto too, nigga.
You know that
You
nigga
know,
was.
you know,
God,
you know who
Was he
started.
what? Oh my God, bro. He don't
You know
know.
who
He don't
started
know.
King Cash system.
so was
King
he an
Cash system.
Aboriginal mulatto?
I don't
King of the
know, but
Cash system.
he had a Aboriginal parent, nigga. That's a fact. I don't know
I
where
mean,
the fuck you get your information
Elvis
from.
was Melungeon.
But and nothing. I definitely gonna put that dude. I'm trying to walk King Cash down. We're trying to figure out, is he really for us or is he really for some kind of black people? Because let me ask you a question: Should people that say they pro-black side with people that definitely don't consider themselves black, bro? Yes or no?
I mean, if people can put their philosophical differences to the side, like we always had, then cool. Like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X put their differences to the side to a point or
So you
whatever.
saying yes? So you saying yes? So niggas can be all cold. So you saying it's cool to be all cold? Cass, you saying it's cool to be all cold,
Right?
right?
I said it's cool to be on code, but just because I'm a Moor and another person in the Nation of Islam, we still fighting against this oppression.
No, but we see you guys fighting over there with the mutts.
Yo, but I mean, okay, so he said we should be on call. Let me ask you this, King Cat. Do you think those Native Americans have more right to this land than us, than the Aboriginals?
No, I think they got their own rights amongst their own people.
No, I ain't asked you that. I said, do you think they got more rights than the Aboriginals?
I don't think they should have more rights than black, because I don't believe I'm Aboriginal, but I don't think they should have more rights than us, because we came over here forcefully. And we built this country.
Oh my God.
So what rights do they have then?
Sounds crazy.
Whatever rights they have, being amongst their own people, having their land and all that shit, you know, seeing old land and maintaining their culture and stuff. They have the right to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like we have the right to do that. You know, but we was brought up here. This shit ain't pre 1400 when all Native Americans inhabited the land. Now it's mixed now. We were forced to do that.
No, but how the hell? Okay, so what rights do West Africans have then? Since you got rights, you came from West Africa. What rights do West Africans have?
They got their rights. Now I'm American. This is different. I'm West African, but I'm West African.
Nah, you said you came in on boat.
I'm American.
You came in on a boat. So what rights do they have?
My rights.
Huh?
They have whatever rights they had. A right. They have all the rights that a human should have. They shouldn't be oppressed. But it's certain stuff as a foundational black American.
Slavery should come from white man though.
Look, certain stuff as a foundational
slavery should come from the white man. So why you saying you was a slave then?
Yeah,
but
certain stuff
sure that we get
LA. They shouldn't have.
Hold on. Hey, can we make sure that LA Collective get in the building? Because I invited them over from Instagram.
Hey, yo, I got y'all on mute too, so
that's cool. Yeah, we gotta make sure we get this guy on here because we're gonna let him have the floor, just like we're gonna let King Kaz have the floor. Because y'all actually we don't have too much more time. We got like 11 minutes. Going on. Oh well, matter of fact, when they come on, then we'll know when they come on.
You can put me in the back if you have to, my brother. I don't mind.
Nah, you good, OG. You know what I mean. You good.
So LA Collective, don't we're not gonna bite your head off. We're not gonna cuss you out. Well, I want you because I'm gonna go read some of the stuff that you guys have been typing me. Man, somebody typed me like a long ass love letter. I thought it was a Leo called writing me and shit. Rest in paradise, Leo. I was like, it was a 4-page letter. Nigga, I ain't even read that shit. I'm like, man, I ain't even. I think it was not a coincidence. But him and these people that consider themselves Native Americans and mestizos, Mexicans, they don't like us to point out that they mestizos, you know. But he says we're thieves and that we're plagiarizing their stuff. So he's come on in here, man, and let's get this straight. Let's find out who's actually caping for the invaders who came here, right? And when you guys be talking about this rape and stuff, you guys will be the result of the rapes. You will be the rape babies. And it's a part of the caste system. So I want you guys to come on here along with King Caste System and make the caste system make sense that you guys are pushing. We invite. See that what's the difference between us and you? That the indigenous, the natives, the Moors, the Christians, and everybody is encompassed in the Aboriginal community. You fucks are inclusive. Y'all exclude everybody. Y'all don't include nobody. So we didn't exclude you guys from this panel. We don't exclude you guys from our community because guess what? Just like the 13 arrows or sticks is stronger together than one by itself. You guys don't have no power. Why would you be mad? Why any essays or any so-called person that would classify himself as a Native American? Why would you be mad at us? It's just like those guys. Kyrie Irving made that tribe more valuable. Now you have somebody with a platform that can say some stuff. If you understand what I'm saying? Now this guy, his financial portfolio is made the whole tribe better and richer. So why isn't that same thing happening just in general with so-called African Americans? Oh, I get it. You guys think we coming to take something from you. We have more than you right now. You have a reservation, motherfucker. What the fuck is you saying?
No, he a Native American. That's what you saying? That's what this guy is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yo, but look, all I want to know from the Native Americans is what wars was they fighting in, and how was they fighting against the white man that's so-called taking that land? I ain't never seen them fighting against them. I've never seen none of them dying. I ain't never seen none of them locked up where they was actually in war like they doing us. Because it's obvious they won with us. They've been fucking us. We've been fighting these motherfuckers since they got here. They putting us in jail,
let's qualify,
changing our fucking education. That's war.
Hold on, man. All these movies you seen them fighting against the white man, though, none. All the movies, man, it was Hollywood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying in the movies, but I ain't seen them fighting them for real.
It was Hollywood. You seen it in the movie. It was in the movie.
Oh, okay.
You get it?
That's the only time I seen them fight them. Other than that, they homeboys with them.
Thank you.
That's their peoples.
Thank you.
Let me ask y'all this: could y'all be cool with a person that call himself a Native American or a Mexican? Could y'all be cool?
Like, we are. We're my brothers and sisters who know the truth. Those are our brothers and sisters. Absolutely.
Those who respect us and we respect them.
Yeah, as long as they know who the gods is, I ain't got no problems with them. They gotta acknowledge the gods for real. You know what I mean?
Technically, I'm Mexican, brother. I'm a Mexican. My grandfather was Mexican. Remember, Mexicans means the land of the black god. Meshi. Yeah. Meshi is dark, black. Sir, land of the black god, sir. That's what Mexico means.
You don't get it? See, yo, hold up. King Cash, you don't get it, yo. Oh, we saying we cool. You just gotta acknowledge the gods, bro. If you don't acknowledge the gods, nigga, you gonna get it. Huh?
You know everybody gonna be on that. You know, because I mean, the more you'll see more as a Nation of Islam beefing.
No, bro, if the gods created you, you got to pay homage to them, bro, or you gonna have a problem. It's simple as that.
Speaking of that, man, we got to pay homage to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
We got to pay homage to him because we came from him. It ain't our fault that we look like the gods, bro. Y'all jealous because we looking like we in our land, never left. You know what I mean? And y'all motherfuckers are trying to steal our shit, and y'all pissed off about it, bro.
Because y'all know we motherfuckers
spread all the knowledge around the world. Start with the bullshit, bro.
King Cash gonna run for the Liberian bobsled team, nigga. That's what you about to do, King Cash System. Hey, man, listen, man, we ain't scared of nobody, man. Y'all can hit this link and get this smoke right now.
Yeah, man, we got somebody on the panel, G-Rod. Salute, man. You know what I mean? You can let the
G-Rod, what it do?
Salute, bro.
Hey, G-Rod, you got the floor, man. Like you've been spamming me for a couple days now since we put out this trailer. Hey, why you
Hey, G-Rod.
As soon as there's some silence,
hold on, let him have the floor.
No.
Right now, everybody's talking
over everybody. Hey, G-Rod, you better bow your head to the gods right now, where you came from, boy.
He about to, man. He about to. Let him have the floor. I'm on mute. Go ahead, man.
You are now privileged.
Hey
Oh, that's
man,
my dude G-Rod from the
Hey,
from
hey, you got to
you
answer to the Aboriginal, to the real Aboriginal of these lands. We
No,
already
we the
know where you're
gods.
from. You're only 400-year-old
Hold on, hold on,
transplant.
hold on, hold on. Let him talk. Let
You
him
just gotta
talk, y'all.
stop
Let him
talking
talk.
over each other.
Go ahead, man. You got it. Can everybody else mute?
man,
Go and let him
he
talk,
got
man. Cause I hear some
something playing in
feedback
the
somewhere.
background.
Hey, man, turn off your
Turn that
GI Joe
YouTube
recorder back
down.
there, bro.
All right, so check
We'll
it
send you
out.
transcripts and a tape with this. You got it. It's good. Y'all don't have to record this.
Yeah.
We'll send it to you. G-Rod, you have the floor, man. And a tape with this. You got it. It's good. Y'all don't have to record this. Damn. We'll send it to you.
All right, so check it out.
G-Rod, you have the floor, man.
All right, so check it out. Let's get into Naya first, right? You claim that she was like a black Aboriginal, but her haplogroup. So her DNA is haplogroup D1.
Hey man, look, just if you can, whatever you got in the background, turn it down because it's double playing, man. I'm gonna let you get your spill off, but we're just trying to make sure.
Yo.
We're trying to make sure it's clear.
Hey, okay, so first off, hey, are you a mestizo?
Well, first of all, are you a mulatto? Because you know,
I'm not.
African Americans got an average of 25% European DNA.
Hey, I just said no. I'm asking you a question. Are you a mestizo?
Let's go there, right?
I said no. Are you a mestizo?
Are you a mulatto?
I said no. So I'm answering my question.
You're not a
Are you a
mulatto?
mestizo? I'm not.
No, I'm a native.
Oh, wait. I asked you a simple question. Are you a mestizo?
I'm an Aboriginal.
Okay, so I got you. So that means that you're copper colored, right? Oh, wait. I asked you a simple question. Are you a mestizo?
I'm brown and I'm down.
There's no such thing as black, neither, bro.
There's no such thing as brown either. You should know that. But here's the part though. Here's the problem though. What you have though. Do you have Spanish ancestry? Yes or no? But here's the part though.
Okay.
Yo, do you have melanin?
I asked a simple question, man. I asked you,
do you have melanin? Are you melanin deficient?
Let's stop talking about all this
bullshit.
bullshit and let's get to it. Let's get into it.
Do you have melanin? Are you melanin deficient? That's what I want to know. Do you have pigment?
He has
got
melanin.
pigment, or do you have melanin? No, he got pigment.
He got melanin.
Pigment, bro.
Hold on,
He got
melanin.
He ain't got no
pigment. I'm asking, does he have a cracker in him? I'm asking, does he have a cracker in him?
He got pig DNA.
I'm asking, does he have a cracker in him from Europe? Yes or no?
See, you fools don't even know me, and you're already talking shit.
Nah, I can hear it. I'm asking a question. You can say no. You can say nah, nigga. I'm a nigga, and then we'll have another conversation now.
G-Rod, we all mixed, bro. African Americans, most African Americans got European DNA in them, so we ain't gonna.
I'm asking, does he have? Is he have? Or
I'm pretty sure he got Spanish DNA. They were in Mexico.
Okay, so let's get to it then. All right, let's get to it then. So that means that
has his hair ever had light? That's what I want to know.
Yes, good boy. All he has to know is that he has that the Negro was here first, and then we left remnants of that are older than the mestizo.
All right, what's up? Can I talk or what?
Go ahead,
Look, man, you can talk, but your background is double playing. Why don't you turn it down? Like, what is you doing, man?
Yo, sound, he got it on a police scanner. That's why.
Is everybody gonna be quiet so I can talk or what?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You can hear what we're saying 2-3 seconds later. Like, why? Like,
I can't even say shit over here. Everybody keeps talking over everybody.
So why you look just like the Jews and the Arabs then? You look just like Jews and Arabs, bro. And Mexicans. Why your Mexicans and natives look alike, bro? Why you look just like the Jews and the Arabs then?
Hey, yo, let him talk, man. Cause I don't want him to say, man, he gonna be.
He got a delay, man.
Typing me all night. I ain't let him talk, man.
And you guys sound like reporters and shit. Like everybody asking questions at the same time.
Yeah, let him talk, y'all. Go ahead, man. You got the floor. Say whatever you want to say, man. Sheesh.
He need to get his mic right, man. Like, I don't know if he recording or if he like if he is, all he got to do turn it down. Like what is? It don't make
turn it
sense.
off. Yeah. Turn it off or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, like I said, man, they
hear themselves say a question in the background. You probably either got a delay or you got to come back in and fix his mic. Something.
Man, that nigga cat. Yo, he they eat tacos, yo. They don't eat no turkey.
Can you mute
Do
all
you
these
eat turkey?
so we can talk?
Yo, let me ask you a question. Do you eat turkey? Do you eat sweet potatoes?
Yeah, hey bro, hey none. Let him talk. Let him talk.
I ain't gonna even back, yo. Why you gotta echo?
Yeah.
He's recording. Go ahead, man. He's podcasting on something else.
What's up? I can talk now or what?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so let's get into Naya, right? You guys claim that she was a black Aboriginal.
No. Right. That's what James Chatters. That's what
dummy.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna cite Dr. James Chatters that says that she's a Negro. So go ahead.
All right, so that's your claim, right?
Yeah. Hey, DNA is not admissible in this conversation, so we can't have it.
Check it out. Check it out.
No. I'm just letting you. I'm asking you a simple question.
They already did genetic test on Naya.
We're not. I already read that article.
Related to the indigenous people that are there today. So
let me ask you a question. If you were mestizo, wouldn't you be related to us? The original people? If we are the original people,
wouldn't you be related to the European?
Sir,
no, there's no such thing as race, yo.
No.
You either got melanin or you don't.
Hold on, I'm gonna walk it down. So, sir, listen. If the original people was here,
are 99.9%
are the original? Let me ask you a question. Are the original people still here on this land? Yes or no?
I'm gonna walk it down. So, sir, listen. If the original people was here,
are the original people still here on the land in America, brother? Yes or no?
We're all the original people, but this
okay, stop right there. Hold on. No. We welcome that. We welcome what you're saying. Okay, I got you. We welcome what you're saying.
Word gymnastics. Let's get to the point, man. Let's get to the point.
Okay, get to the point. Get to the point. Stop caping for white people. That's my point. And stop telling us that we're stealing something from you when we were here first. You are our children. Okay, sir.
And DNA.
When did you ever fight the white man? You are the white man. Stop lying.
They disprove
white
you.
Boy.
They disprove you.
Okay, we the white man, but your people look just like white boys, though.
Hey, listen.
How we the white man? You look like them.
Do you agree with the out of Africa and the theory of evolution as being a fact?
Hey, you gotta mute everybody else, man. If you want to talk to me, hey, look.
I do want to talk to you. I want to talk to you for real.
Look,
I'm trying to get somewhere with you. Because maybe you don't understand, and your kind don't understand. I'm asking you a simple question. If you saying that the original people are still here, right? If the original people are still here, and we're breaking ground when you said that we're all the original people. Okay, I got you. But what we're saying is that we never came here. We've been here, and that we came first. So that's what this movie is about. The movie is about promoting the first American.
But you don't want to hear what I gotta say. You just want to narrate this shit. It's not about narrating.
No, I want to ask you, bro.
And hitting the top.
I got a question, bro. I got one question.
Shit I hear and see online.
I got one question, man. Come on, you gotta give me some respect, yo. I gave you about an hour to talk. Now you can't let me say one thing, yo. Y'all see how he be doing this, yo? You ain't giving no respect to the gods, bro. Look, let me ask you a question. How is you gonna fight the white man? How are they called the pale man when you look just like the pale man? That's what I want to know.
These fools are a joke.
How are they pale? I want to know how are they pale or a pale man from Europe when you look just like them? They look like your brother.
You don't even know what the fuck I look like. What are you talking about?
You say you native? I do know how you look. You're pale skin. Because you're going against the gods. Didn't I tell you you were with the gods? Bro, you ain't pale. Your Native Americans are pale skinned people. There is no native to Aboriginal. There is no native. So by you saying you a native, that means you a pale skin. Why are you pale just like the white man? Answer the question. Why are you melanin deficient? Hey, why are you melanin deficient, man? Don't get mad because we got melanin. You jealous. You just like the white man. You came to replace us. What are you talking about?
You don't even know what I look like, fool.
Admit to the truth.
Put it like this.
We gave y'all. Look, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. Your people are in dishonor. Our people, the dark melanated gods, gave y'all love over here in this land. And this how you repay us? By trying to steal our, by taking away from our authority? What laws did you use since it's your land to disqualify this pale man from doing all the murder and all of the fucking fuckery and all of the sins on this land? When have you ever fought against them? You are in bed with these fucking devils because you are the devil, and your people are going to pay dearly for fucking around and disrespecting. You know, you're disrespecting the ancestry that gave your people a place to stay. You're a liar. You are the pale skin. You came from Russia. Admit to who you are, or your soul will burn in fucking hell. You fucking liar. You're going against your fucking people that help your people out. You pale skin devil.
Hey, what's up?
You're a pale skin fucking devil. Hey, that's all you are.
Hey,
can you mute all these people so I can talk to one person? Because all I hear is screams and yelling and fucking rambling.
Because you're going against the ancestry of our, this is our fucking land. And you will listen to what the fuck you're punished. Because you're afraid of the punishment and how your soul is going to be tormented. For lying about who you are. Deal with the truth and maybe you'll catch a break in the afterlife, you fucking devil.
These are fucking. I don't give a fuck.
And maybe you'll catch a break in the afterlife, you fucking devil.
All right, are these fools done? So I could get to the point.
Fools, motherfucker. Let me tell you something. Your motherfucking ancestors that lied, your fucking ancestors that lied are going to be punished.
You don't want to talk. All you want to do is scream.
Hey,
mute.
Check it out, though. I mean, I don't know the conversations y'all might have done had prior before this, but you gotta understand, like, if you already been disrespectful, man, you can't blame somebody for coming at you the same way. That's why you gotta treat people with respect right off the gate. You can't be coming in at people, you know what I'm saying? You talking shit to them on another chat, and then you trying to be different on another one. Like, I don't know what's going on, honestly.
Bunch of emotional rants and screams.
First of all, you don't come up in the God channel telling us to fuck be quiet. This is our shit, motherfucker. You give us respect or bounce the fuck out of here.
Hey, if you don't give respect, you ain't gonna get it back. That's how it works anywhere you go.
Hold up, motherfucker, you came in disrespecting the gods. You came in disrespecting the gods. So you come in here with respect and you say hello. Motherfucker, you don't tell us to be quiet. You wait till the fuck we stop talking. Now you may speak. Now you see he ain't saying nothing, right?
So what's up? Does anybody?
You see how he ain't saying nothing? No, we don't really let you talk. We told you to talk.
Let's see what he got.
All right, so I'm gonna get back in. I'm gonna go back in where I've been trying to go.
See, oh, man, just go ahead.
All right, so check it out. We got 700 indigenous dialects here that our people speak that look like me and the rest of the original indigenous Aboriginal people that aren't spoken anywhere else on the world. They're only spoken here. None of you speak any of these dialects. All you speak is Ebonics, right? You don't practice any real indigenous cultures or traditions. And let's get into Naya. Naya, her haplogroup is haplogroup D1. Now, indigenous
Hey, no,
haplogroup.
hold on. So what you consider indigenous culture? What you consider indigenous culture? What's your culture?
All right.
Hold on. What you consider indigenous culture? What you consider indigenous culture?
The indigenous cultures that are still alive today. Go all over Mexico, Central and South America, northern so-called America. You know what I mean? Because that's a colonist name.
All right. So what do they consist of? What's the culture? I mean, what do they do?
Northern so-called America. You know what I mean? Because that's a colonist name.
All right. So what do they consist of? What's the culture? I mean, what do they do?
Well, you got different traditions. Like in my culture, we do temezcal. That's a sweat lodge. In my culture, we the Huichol tribe. It's a psychedelic culture where they do the peyote. You know what I mean? Different traditions. Like in my culture, we do temezcal. That's a sweat lodge.
Yeah, the kava and all that.
It's a psychedelic culture where they do the peyote. You know what I mean?
Look, man, whatever you recording, man. Look, that's
so the
just
dialects that we speak are
good.
there's 700 dialects out here, right? 700 dialects that are only.
Look, it's just not going good. You know what I'm saying? Like we really got a whole nother show to do. Like you recording or whatever you doing in the background, you waiting on me to say something, and then you letting it finish, and then it's like, come on, man. Like this ain't even how you do a bill, man. Like you need to get your whatever you doing together, man. Like I don't understand. You got a major delay. You keep like I keep hearing myself being repeated, and then you got to say something, and then you wait, and then like, come on, man, this is getting redundant.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He come on here, he disrespecting. Yo, any other show would have been kicked him off of the echo, bro. He come on here being disrespectful off the jump, and they gonna tell you how to operate this shit, tell us to be quiet and shit. When you got an echo in the fucking back, are you serious, bro? Is this motherfucker serious, yo?
And first of all, just to base it off, I mean, I know about the peyote and the kava and all them hallucinogenic herbal diagnoses they try to give people for spiritual and mental healing and stuff like that. I know about stuff like that, but if that's just based on just that, then that ain't nothing, because up here we burn all type of herbal remedies and tree resins and spices. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we even burn garlic where I'm at for the real snakes and foul people who want to come around. So there's plenty of ways to do all that. You talking about sweat lodges? I mean, come on, man. But you need to get your mic together, man. Like you really tripping, man. Like you come on here recording the show and shit, and then it's like double playing. Like we really, you know what I'm saying? The matriarchs got something they trying to do. I respect people's time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a youth.
Right.
So shit. I mean, you can
That's
either
all
get
right.
your shit off.
I hope they listen to our shit.
Like, come on, man. Like, get your sound together, man.
That's all right. I hope they listen to our shit.
All right. What's
Man,
up? What's
turn
up?
off the echo, man.
It's not me with the echo. All right, so we can conversate good now, or what? We can talk.
Yeah,
I don't have an echo on my end.
Go ahead, man.
All right. So let's get into Naya for starters. I don't have an echo on my end.
Hey,
you know what?
man, let me say something right quick. Can y'all hear me?
All right.
Real quick. Can y'all hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, you good, bro. Go ahead.
I just want to make sure I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good on my end. Let me we got it right off in here. All right, so peace and blessings. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good, bro.
Yeah, you good.
All right, so I'm good. All right, perfect. Nah, I just want to talk to that little dude that was in here because I want to ask him a couple questions because he lied. First of all, we know that he's a khaki guy. We know that he's khaki colored. and this color is a custom for these enslaved Asians in the colonial areas of Mexico, which is a misnomer. Like he said, North America was a misnomer. All of them would be misnomers if they're used by the colonizers as particular terms to describe a geographical location. So South America, Mexico, North America, these are misnomers if that's the case. So,
all right, what's
like
up?
I said, man, this guy is a complete idiot, and we know he's khaki. And I'm willing to bet $1,000 he looks more like a European or a Mexican than he do original
Oh,
Aboriginal.
look, check it out. That's what you think, but I can't even grow a beard. All right, Europeans are the ones that grow beards. African Americans grow beards. I don't grow beard. You know, genetically, I can't grow hair on my face. Like, I don't have a beard that connects from sideburn to mustache. You know what I mean? I can't. I've never shaved. You know,
Shit, I don't know if y'all can hear me or not.
that's a trait.
Motherfucker got quiet.
That's
And
I can't hear nobody.
Africans can't grow beards either. Africans can't grow beards either. So shut up.
Yeah. So why can African Americans grow beard? Because they're mixed, right? We're European.
Nah. That ain't got nothing
Exactly.
to do
Come
with
on,
nothing.
man. Don't lie to yourself. Anyway, check it out. Let's get into Naya, because you guys make your claims off of Naya, but Naya, they've already done DNA.
They can grow afros and shit.
We've already done genetic tests on Naya, and she's haplogroup D1. All indigenous haplogroups are A, B, C, D, and X. The original oldest founding haplogroups and bones that are 13,000 years old all match indigenous peoples that are alive today. So the way you could claim Aboriginal, you know what I mean? If we do a DNA test on you, you're going to match your West African brothers over there in Africa. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's no way you can claim us. You can't claim our culture.
So,
Everything that
wait
you
a
guys are
minute,
doing
though. I
right now
mean,
is plagiarism.
Hold up, wait a minute. How all of a sudden you just know who our brothers is, and what are you talking about? Like, how
The
is that?
relations, yeah,
come
that's
into
right.
play?
Your closest genetic relations are in West Africa. You know,
All right,
unless you're a
by
recent
way-
immigrant and you're Ethiopian and you came from Ethiopia or something, you know what I mean? But other than that, I mean, it's
all right,
easy
so,
to know that.
And where do you say you always been? Where now?
Well, okay, for starters, my family comes from a place with an indigenous name. It's called Tlapewala. That's a Nahuatl name. That's where the water hits the rock, right? And the other side of my family comes from the Huichol tribe, and they're a psychedelic culture. They do peyote. Now, in our culture, we practice the temezcal. We do sweat lodges and things like that. Now, these traditions have been passed on for thousands and thousands of years. Our dialects, you know, indigenous people, there's still indigenous people that haven't been conquered. They're still out there. They're still in Mexico, Central America, and South America, and the Amazon. You know, and I've never seen a Black Aboriginal so-called tribe that speaks a so-called Black American Aboriginal language here on the Western Hemisphere of the planet. It's only African Americans up here in the United States that are making these claims. But if you do a DNA test on them, it's easy to see where they're from, even through genealogy. And I know there's a lot of freedmen that that were there were some tribes that had slaves, yeah, but they didn't all intermarry, and some of them did become part of the tribes, you know, and those freedmen they have ties to indigenous tribes, but it's only through that. It's not because they were here for thousands of years. Now you have Australian Aboriginals, right? They have a unique genetic signature that's different from Africans. That's how we know they're Aboriginal, and they've been in Australia for 50,000 years. But if we do a DNA test on you guys, on African Americans, you're gonna be haplogroup L, just like the West Africans in Africa today. So if you guys were really Aboriginals, you'd have a completely different genetic signature.
Hey,
that would
listen.
define you.
Hey, G-Rod. I told you this before. We do not have DNA conversations over here. So
Well, yeah, because you know what's gonna go on?
no, listen, fool. If you
DNA come from the white man. You sell out.
we're not about to
DNA come
even.
from the white man. I told you he was a white boy. I told you he a colonizer.
So,
Yo, and guess what? We got sweat lodges too. Bro,
anybody
hey,
y'all.
that's
I just
talking like
named I just
you.
named the
I'm just
traditions
gonna
that
let
we
you know.
practice.
I just came
I
back
just
and heard you
named
talking about the
our
DNA
culture
shit.
that we have here, but you
Nah, no,
you
but
can't even
real
show me a
talk.
black Aboriginal culture.
Cool. Show
Show
DNA
me
me
some
comes
your
from the
black
DNA.
white
Aboriginal
man, the
dialect. You have
colonizer.
no dialect. Where's your black Aboriginal
Hold
dialect?
up,
What's it called?
Hey,
What's
look.
it
Cool.
called?
The same.
hold up.
What's
If
the black
anything,
Aboriginal
bro,
dialect?
if anything, you gotta understand. For one, you talking about something that clearly tell you for entertainment purposes only. Not only that, you just sit up here and try to give an indigenous title to your land and got the nerve to scream DNA. So when did they start using DNA for your tribe and your clan? When did y'all agree to start using DNA to measure if people was part of y'all tribe and all this and that, or part of y'all culture, man? Let me answer that.
Hey, and by the way, we got sweat longitude traditions called being in the sun. The sun likes us, so all we gotta do is be in the sun for a long time. We'll sweat all the toxins out of our body. Too bad you can't do it. You got to sit in a teepee and do it.
I mean, nah, even with that though, we really do have ways and remedies of making incense out of all type of flowers and spices and herbs. So that ain't nothing. Even using fruit peelings and shells and tree barks. That's that ain't nothing. That's old news. That's you know what I'm
What
saying? But
dialects?
when did your culture
What
when did
Aboriginal
your
dialects
culture
do you guys
start
speak? What?
using?
Show me a black American Aboriginal language.
No, I need you
Where
to
is
answer the
it?
question though. When did
Where
your
is it?
culture
No, well,
Where's your
when did
you
your
don't want to go the
Where's
nation
yours?
start
DNA
using
route, so I'm
DNA
going
testing
culture and
to
language
figure
route
out
then.
who y'all people
I
are?
can guarantee you I can show you ours. I bet you can't show us shit.
Answer that question though. When did your culture start
Well,
using
show and prove. What's up?
DNA testing to prove who your people are instead of actually going
Yeah,
by the
how can
genealogy?
somebody get in your tribe? Matter of fact, what tribe are you, sir? What's your tribe?
Half of me is Huichol, the other half is Nawa.
All right, so what
Nawa
I need you to
way.
do, right? I got you. So are you American? Are you an American?
No, I don't define myself as an American. That's a colonial identity.
Wait a minute, sir. This is American business over here that you're talking about. You know that, right?
Well, this is a colonial name you're trying to push on me, and as
Sir,
indigenous peoples, we don't. No,
everything that you just said out your
no.
mouth, from DNA to everything that came out
This
your
place
mouth,
is
is
called
colonial.
Anawak. Do you know what Anawak means? I don't
I'm an
need to tell you that.
American. I'm
Well,
an
you're an
American.
American. That means you're George
You
Washington's
talking
son.
about
Then
using colonial
I
that
systems.
means
get it
Talking
you're
about
now.
using
Americo
DNA, dude.
Vespucci's son, or what?
Ah,
For your people, y'all. You mean to tell me your people down
oh.
there use
This
DNA
place was
samples?
never called America, man, until the European came and colonized it and called it that.
So when did you become a Mexican?
Well, the real name of the people that, the people of Tenochtitlan, of what is called Mexico today, is Mexica.
Shit.
And when the
God,
Europeans,
man, that
Dude,
is
oh my
Mexico. Come
God.
on, man.
Mexica.
What the fuck is wrong with
So
these
when the
people?
European Spaniard
Yeah,
came,
like,
they called
You
it
just said the
Mexico.
same thing. That is
You know what I
Mexico.
mean?
what the hell is you
Mexica is
talking about?
Mexico.
So they just flipped it, but the real word is Mexico, Mexica,
What does
Anahuac.
it mean? What does it mean?
It's the navel of the womb.
The
No,
who?
man, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey man, what is happening right now? Sorry.
But when did your tribe start using DNA tests to verify y'all family members, man?
Oh my God. I
Well,
can't give it all away,
Well,
y'all.
look, check it out.
Hey,
Science, you got science and you got
you got
culture,
what?
you got tradition, and you got genetics. You know what I mean? Put it all
No,
together, and we come down to the
I don't
truth.
believe nothing that you're talking
Our
about.
Come
origins.
on,
Like I
man.
said, look,
Nah, that ain't
I come
even.
from a place called Tlapewala. That's an indigenous name. The
I
people
mean,
there
that's cool, man.
are
But you sit up here
look, check it
talking
out.
about
There's
where
Check
niggas
it
you
that
out.
come
Where do
from,
you come
and
from?
you saying that y'all not colonized or nothing, but you talking about using DNA, man. Like, come on, man. Is you serious?
Yeah.
I'm from
Well,
Mississippi.
how do you think science works? How do you think that
So you mean
they
y'all
came?
got science labs down there in
Hey,
your
Yes,
I'm from
region
Mexico.
using
Yeah,
Mississippi, and my
DNA?
great
there
granddaddy
is
beat your great granddaddy up,
there is
fool.
science labs, and you know what? That they just recently found out that the Olmecs are haplogroup A. They're related to the indigenous peoples that are there today. No black
Sir,
admix, no type of black anything, and those
Man,
are
come
Mexican,
on,
and
man.
those are Mexican scientists
Hey, well,
that
show your face then.
this
Wow,
is
he a
American.
colonizer, bro. Look at him. He a
your face.
colonizer. Yo,
Hey,
I
so
told you.
you guys,
Let
Look
him
at a
keep
you
proud
said
talking.
white
you ain't
boy
gonna
over
want to
there.
hear
Let him
anything
keep
that
talking, bro.
doesn't play into your fantasy, you know, and that's all it really is. And
Nah,
anything you
just show
hear, you're
your
gonna
face
shoot it
though.
down, and you guys are gonna
Can you go
continue to
live?
try to
You talking
Hey,
about
promote
DNA?
hold on. This is another question I
major
got
Show
for
your
you.
stuff
face.
and trying to rob our
Can you get
history.
locks?
What's
Can
up?
you have locks? Can
Yeah,
you grow locks?
my hair gets naughty if I don't
Well, show your hair right quick.
Well, you might have a little bit more nigga in you. So you
No,
might
my
be
hair is straight,
you
but
might
it's
be
so
close to
straight.
her, but
My
your
hair is
mind
straight,
is
but it's
Show
so
your
crack it out.
straight. It's so straight that it gets really naughty really fast, and it takes forever to
What?
undo. Yeah,
So you got so you can I want to see these locks though. Have you ever had locks?
yeah, I've had locks in the past.
Okay, man, this guy's lying.
Show your lock. Show your hair, man.
And
Go
so
ahead,
have
just show your
Indians from
tater.
India, and
Show
so
your hair.
have Celtics from Europe. So everybody's had locks. All different cultures have had
Because
Man,
they
he
was
locks.
had
niggas first.
Goldilocks.
Come on.
Goldilocks, that's about
Little
it.
boy. Because they was niggas first. That's why. What the fuck is wrong with you? Niggas was everywhere first, even Mexico. Let me ask you a
No, well,
question.
that's
Were
not
niggas
true because DNA disproves that. Our
nigga,
cultures, our tradition, the
boy,
fact that
little boy,
none of you speak
little
our
boy.
indigenous tribe,
Hey, little boy.
tribal
I
dialects,
told you to
the
stop
fact that
bringing
none
up
of you
DNA over
practice
here in this
any of our
conversation.
traditions, the fact that you guys just make up stuff that
But
isn't
nah,
even
if
true
you
that real
if you
indigenous
proud
people
if
know.
you proud of this
You know what I
land,
mean?
man, you
White
would
boy.
at least
It's like
show
everything
yourself.
you show. And
White
look,
boy.
hey, mulatto.
We don't talk about
If you
DNA
proud,
over here.
Hey,
if you a
mulatto.
proud representation of your people, you would at least
I'm
show
not a
your
mulatto.
face, man.
You're
I'm
a
a
mulatto.
nigga.
Come on,
You can
man.
call me a nigga for tonight, okay?
Well, that's what the slave master called you. That's the way you want to
I'm
define
a
yourself.
nigga.
But go ahead.
So white
Go
boy.
ahead. If that's the way you want to be defined, like the
Hey,
slave master called you, go
you
ahead.
talk like a colonizer. So
Nah, we
you're
did
speaking
not.
for the
You
colonizer.
king.
What do you mean? You're a colonizer over here trying to colonize our
Now I'm
history,
asking you this
our
question.
culture.
Nah,
Yeah,
you using DNA. You the
you know?
colonizer.
Now you're
I'm
the
asking you a
colonizer
question.
here.
Are
We already
you
know it.
permit?
We already know.
You lied to
Everybody knows.
yourself
Even your
on
own
that
people
one, though,
debunk you,
man.
man. Even your
Ain't
own. Go
nobody
to your own family. They'll even tell you. I bet you half of your family, most of your family, will be like, "Man, you're full of shit." You know.
No, my grandmother
Wrong, man.
told
You
me
know
who I
it's
was.
true.
What about yours, white boy? Fuck is you talking about? Hey, do you have
Ain't nobody's
European
grandma
ancestors?
said nothing
What
about
are
that.
you talking
So
about, mulatto?
Do you have European ancestors?
You
Yes
know
or
where
no?
you're from. You're part European, part African. They shipped you over
White
here
boy.
400 years ago.
hey
White
Brand
boy.
man,
new
so
to this
you really
Do
don't
continent.
you
go
have
off the meter
European
like
You
that?
don't
ancestors?
practice any
I don't care
indigenous
about that.
cultures,
So
dialects. You don't
you
speak it.
going off the
Okay.
meter? You going off the
He
meter like
Amish.
that? You
And you
now
don't
you
speak
get
any
You
disrespect.
are
dialects.
Amish Mexican,
Nothing.
niggas. The fuck is you talking about?
Nothing. We
Yiddish.
know you
You
guys are
Yiddish.
fake. You can't prove anything.
You
Nothing
sound
but
Yiddish.
rambles. And nothing
What?
but claims, and all you do is plagiarize our culture by using our symbols, our
Hey
You
pyramids.
Nigga, them
are
my
Russian
pyramids right there.
slaves, bro. Y'all Russian
And
slaves from
either way,
Siberia.
He
You're from
Yiddish.
Siberia, Russia. Y'all were slaves by the Tsar of Russia.
He came on the
yeah,
Mayflower
man.
Yeah,
I
y'all was
mean,
by
a
way
slave.
of
come on, man.
Now, if you
you
want
came
to
on a
keep
boat as a
playing,
slave.
we're going to expose the fact that
Goddamn.
y'all came over here as slaves
Yeah, you came as a
on the
slave. Your
Pacific
people
side.
came as
Right.
slaves. Not
Your
we didn't.
mother, your great-grandma was in
Yeah.
a harem getting fucked,
Yeah.
and you are the product of their children. You
A
are the
whole rape
children of the
baby. Hey,
slaves.
G-Rod, the
You are,
rape baby. You need to shut the
you
fuck
are
up.
a
Fucking
harem
idiot.
slave child that was put in orphanages. You was put in an orphanage. That's why you
You
believe
niggas is
what you
descendants
believe
of
and
concubines. Fuck
indoctrinated.
niggas. Fuck ass niggas. I got something for you fuck niggas. I can't be nice to these niggas no more, y'all. Hey, listen, fuck y'all. Cause first off, we don't owe you respect. Y'all owe us respect. First off, because we are the living ancestors. We
That's
keep
a
telling
fact.
y'all, stop telling us we fucking Africans. We're gonna
Right.
spaz out every goddamn time. Goddamn beaner. Fuck is you talking about? They gonna talk crazy like this what I'm saying. We bite motherfuckers over to try to talk rational. Then they can't look around that. Because you know what I'm saying? Like just kind of come to a common ground. What they want to do is push this bullshit. They the ones push the hate and act like we pushing hate. Nigga, we just put the truth. Oh, her DNA. Nigga, we already told you DNA is not admissible in this motherfucking court over here. And this is the only motherfucking court that matters. I don't think they understand that. I'm not looking to go ask nobody to validate a motherfucking thing I say. Think about that. Think about what I say a lot of shit. Don't know motherfucker, I ain't got to go ask somebody shit. Y'all do, I don't. You got to ask permission to come
Hey,
out the
G,
fucking.
yo, you heard him what he said, though. I ain't never heard no, you ever seen an Olmec bone that they did DNA on?
Never.
He said they did DNA on, now y'all heard him say, they did DNA analysis on the Olmec. Like, I never seen an Olmec gravesite, bro, or bone.
It was all cap, man.
He has a new.
You feel me? That's a new one. See how
All
they be
cap,
lying,
man.
bro? You see how they lie, bro? Oh, they did a DNA on the stone heads, on the heads. They did DNA test on the heads, yo.
This man had the nerve to say we're not colonized, but we use DNA testing to verify our family. Like, come on, man. Like, what is this?
Facts, bro. That's all they
You acting
use,
like
bro.
you acting like your people actually living on the land right by the same creek that you claiming that the term mean. Like, come on, man. You talking about y'all taking DNA tests?
Can we play the trailer for him?
Cut that,
We
man.
need,
Like,
we need,
yeah, man. Let's
we
drop the
need to get
trailer
this.
one
We
time
need to get
before
this
we get up
imagery.
out of here, man. Because I know the you know, we gotta let the empresses and the supremes do what they do. We did go over dealing with this jackass on the real, because I mean, you come hard talking your language in a sense, but then you say you verify your people with DNA. Like, come on, man. This is just it's beyond
He
mad.
said, "You African Americans DNA goes to the haplogroup, this, and the third." I'm not about to argue haplogroups because I know about haplogroups. They don't. He don't. I'm not about to go back and forth with him about nothing fantasy island. We don't have to do that. Why? Matter of fact, why would you have to do that when he can't? He's not gonna let you in his tribe. He'll say, "Hey, I'm from the Mexica." Fuck, nigga. It's Mexica. I don't know what it means. He don't know we teach that over here. Jack, he don't know that that's what we teach.
Hey, man, you don't know, man. I done ran through this whole continent just about dealing with the people of this land, man. The Moshe is known as Negro people, so I don't know what he talking about. Talking about, you know, oh, this straight hair. Then you got the nerve to say your hair straight itself and can grow locks. Like, this is just buffoonery, man. Like, come on, man, cut the
Hey,
bullshit.
hey, hey, bro, I did some research, right? Not too long ago, like it's only been like a week. You know they have a melanin conference where they're actually, I think it's in Europe. No black people usually go there. And I read one of the articles. What they're trying to figure out is why people that are like, they call the people that are lighter skinned, they say they have pigment. They said the people who are dark got melanin. So they're trying to figure out why they're getting skin cancer. Now, you think they'll have a study trying to figure out why their people are getting skin cancer and we're not?
Right.
That's see what I'm saying? That's how you know this motherfucker is bullshitting, bro.
That's it.
They're studying this shit. That's what the whole DNA. Look, the DNA actually, they getting a lot of their research samples from 23andMe.
Facts.
Yo, I gotta do a build on this, bro. I got the article. I got the article.
Word, you gotta drop that. That's heavy.
Me and Lotus did that about a year ago.
Oh, word.
Mm-hmm.
You breaking up, man. You breaking up, man.
That's all right, yo. I'll come back.
Okay.
You good now?
Yeah, we gonna share this right quick, man, and then I'm gonna let Chief get his spill and None get straight. I'm gonna let him get his spill, man, and we gonna wrap this thing up, man.
Yeah, about this piece, man. Hey, man, y'all. I don't know. Y'all support. Shout out to Suda Natural for the cash out. Definitely appreciate that, man. We appreciate all the everybody, and shout out to CEO. Thanks for cash out. Shout out to everybody, man. Definitely appreciate y'all, man. Want to thank Brother Jaguar for having us over here, man. Definitely appreciate that. Building with the fam, man. Like I said, man, love on you, man. Support the real. Support Jaguar, man. You already know, man. We're going to keep bringing this heat every night. Let me look at the schedule. You know, I'm going to be on West Side Kulik. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that brother. CEO turned me on. So yeah, check out. I'm going to be on West Side. American Errors, Sister Soul, Copper Embers Holbrook. Schedule be there. Peace to everybody, man. Tapped in, man. I let your boy, man, and we're looking for talent, man. So me up at cheapholiday.com.
Word. get this thing
Well,
popping right
I'm
quick.
gonna sketch it out. Hold on 1 second. Are you going to play the?
All right, waiting on this thing. A little slow right now. Hold on, let me get it. Hold on, man. This thing. Man, it's slow and shit.
Hey man, y'all like, share, subscribe, man. To all the platforms, man. We definitely appreciate you guys. Be on the lookout for I don't give a fuck sports news and entertainment. Hit me up, man. chiefala@gmail.com, man. You're a DJ, man. Want to be DJ, producers, singers, models, actors. Hit us up, man. We definitely got a lot of projects on the way, man. I want to say shout out to the infamous Trey Ali. Y'all already know, man. Tap in the infamous Trey Ali, man. Support that brother as well. And his vibrations. Send this good music out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's all about sharing, man. They say what they say, sharing is caring. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm back. Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Chief. Yo, I appreciate yo. You said my track is garbage, yo. That's fucked up too, yo. No, I ain't saying.
I ain't never said that. What are you talking about? I ain't never said that.
I thought y'all I like that. And I said Chief of tracks. No, I'm fucking with you. I
Nah,
know I
you
ain't
ain't
said
sent me
that.
that yet. I've been waiting, man. I've been waiting on these tracks, man. Shout out to
Nah,
Zoe Hustle, man.
now I know I can't see you no skeleton beats, yo. Can't send Chief no bullshit. Know what I mean? For
Nah, man,
real.
y'all gotta go dig in the crates. I want the MPC joints. I'll get
I
you, man.
got you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, we don't give a fuck,
Yo.
man. Coming soon, man. It's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy, y'all. It's gonna be it's gonna revolutionize. This show gonna revolutionize broadcasting, streaming, YouTube. It's just we already doing that anyway, y'all. Hey man, be on the lookout, man, for the 24-hour motherfucking live stream we about to do, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be incredible, y'all. Like I said, man, we do this over here, man. So don't play around, man. Stay tuned, man. Stay focused. Stay dangerous, man. Getting it in. I'll say shout out to all my sahibs. Let's go.
One thing about our community is that we don't identify as African, and we don't like to identify as African American.
Oh, yeah. You can hate us now. Go ahead, hate, brother. Hey.
For the natives, like when it comes to talking about African
Shout out to
Americans, I
Walker's
have no
Locker.
issue.
Y'all send this to Walker's Locker, man.
That's a system.
Aborigine. Go. Hey, that's for G Ride right there. That was dedicated. That was sponsored by G Ride right there. Yeah. And it's tomfoolery and fuckery. You dig? So yeah, man. Like I say, shout out to everybody, man. There you have it. But hey, listen, that OMAC, that particular OMAC right there, we've shown that guy so many times, right? We need to start making names for these guys, right? For they start naming them shit, right? He can't get an afro. They went out their way to carve that afro. Ain't no mistaking that. Ain't no, I can get frizzy in certain type of weather. You know, my hair can get frizzy enough to, you know, if I put some mousse in it, it could lock up. Fuck out of here. I actually seen a pale skin before. She had some dope locks though. Like I had to say she really had her shit together. You know what I mean? And she looked like she was really into the culture. So it wasn't like it was some fake shit. Like it was really locked. But that's assisted. Like that guy, he would have to get assistance to get some goddamn locks. It's natural. We just come out berries and juices and sun. You know what I'm talking about? And, you know, that's what it is, man. These are antennas, man. So there's a reason. It's all cultural. Yeah. Man, shout out to everybody, man. All my afros out there, man. So, you know, yeah, but that particular Olmec is undisputable. It's not these bones, this thing. They say, oh, it's DNA though. You're L group. You guys are L. You all guys are L group. So let me ask you this. So you mean to tell me and you have the same haplogroup, bro? Like we all got the same haplogroups? Like, listen, don't have the haplogroup conversation. They control this. It's like, hey, look, I mean, Jag, check this out. So you mean to tell me and you go over here, we create a thing, haplo, right? We just create and we start naming shit and categorizing stuff. And then we base that off of the out of Africa hypotheses and the theory of evolution. Or we just we base ours off of Yakub, right? Right? And we name it just like that. That's all they did, bro. Like, come on, fam. Y'all this slow. You mean to tell me that y'all let motherfucker come in and start naming genetic sequences and stuff? And you guys are from this. Is this a nigga?
From the L
come on,
group.
bro. Like all niggas come from the same haplogroups around the planet.
L is the
yeah,
L
bro, y'all
group.
suck.
Like, what is this, man? Like,
you suck. He couldn't even tell you. Goddamn dummy. So I'm not about to argue with nobody. So I'm telling y'all this right here. No more DNA conversations, please. And I know some of you smart asses think y'all can talk around DNA. You can't. They created it, dumbass. So stop acting like you could talk around the shit. I've been doing this a long ass time. Trust me. I ain't just start doing this shit. You cannot beat them at a game they created. If you do, just tell them the accuracy of it is less than 0 and keep it pushing. See how that work? So how can you get something from less than 0 accuracy? Real talk. And that's associated with a social concept.
They're saying it's impossible, basically. They stretched out an impossible system and getting paid for it. Like, that's game. It's major game, you know. Super and that's game. Part of the reason why they developed the science the way they do, so they could keep putting layers and layers and layers and tags and tags and tags and, you know what I'm saying, crisscrosses and remixes on the original, you know what I'm saying, artifacts and anthropology and engineering and architecture. You see what I'm saying? They that's all they doing. I mean, even when it comes down to the body, they just be repeating the same thing over and over and over in different ways of what your body doing. Like it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, much respect to the guy, man. Supreme Chief Holiday, man. Really out here trying to get the people together and uniting. He was the first person to really just reach out to different channels and get into different, you know, fields of where people was at, so we can try to bridge the gap and really work things out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, man. So that's why I give this brother much respect. You know, he's one of the first person I've seen break down terms and talk about, you know, the American Colonization Society and things that, you know, was brought up in about these wars, you know, due to them being court dates and stuff like that. Like, he did this like back in 17, 18, you know what I'm saying? So I had to give this man his props to, you know, come on, support and build, you know, exactly what he's trying to do. I see where he's going with it. He got an idea, a modern idea that we can all, you know, get in a vibe with. It's a room for everybody. You know, when you're dealing with production and getting in the field of you know, music and art and culture, it's just many things you can do with that, as far as just cooking, you know, clothes, you know what I'm saying, building, you know what I'm saying, you know, you name it, man. I mean, doing hair, cutting hair, you know what I'm saying? Like, we finna start really making it on a connection level to where a lot of this stay intact and keep getting, you know, exposed, because, you know, I mean, I'm seeing all type of different type of barbershops and stuff coming up too. You know what I'm saying? And they getting the best flippers. They getting the best chairs. You know what I'm saying? So this stuff go in many layers as far as what's really taking place, as far as, you know, who we are as a people and what we need to stand for. And that's what I'm down for and gonna be down for forever. You know what I'm saying? Even in the next life, I come from the original source, and I'm gonna rep that till whenever. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is.
So I just want to point out too, just for the just to kill their whole argument, right? The last straw, the last thing that they have, even a person that's in Mexico, right? Think, you know, and he could say, oh, I'm from this tribe, right? We're gonna break all that down one day, right? But even the last thing he has is DNA. Think about who gave that to him. We know we don't even allow it over here, but the point is that that's all they got. He can't go there outside and be like, well, look right here. He can't go to any literature that's gonna say Negros. It's gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? Even the original of whatever tribe he think he come from is niggas. Period. So Maya niggas, all that stuff they talking about, just describing niggas, bro. And I don't like that. That's why I like to go there. He can't even say nigga. Think about that. He ain't even in America. He ain't even around a whole bunch of us. He's scared to say nigga. How? Why? Why do we have this much power to the world, y'all? That Europeans can't even say nigga. They way over there in Europe. It's all them. They scared to say it. Matter of fact, they respect us so much that they won't say it. It ain't, how about this? It's not fear, because you bitches ain't gonna do nothing anyway. They start having nigga day parades. You niggas ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Think about it. So they must have that much respect for us. Think about it. It's all respect, dog. Fear and respect kind of go hand in hand, they cousins. But the facts are that they respect us so much that they won't do it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to G Rod for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have been crazy. He wants me to call me a mulatto. Like, I definitely would never be classified, not be as a mulatto. That's a derogatory term to, I don't know. I'm a nigga. Fuck you, mean? I don't care about nothing that y'all talk about, man. We renegades, man. You hear me? So y'all just feel them vibrations, man. Cut the grass. Cut the grass.
Man. Hey, don't let these people trick you talking about, yeah, we had sweat lodges, this and that. Yo, man, look, we've been there, done that. Sweat lodges, we do that in our house. That's why we got houses built like they are today, because we've been doing this. We've been burning incense. We've been burning all type of oils and resins to keep ourselves at peace and calm and collected. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Jordan,
come on, man.
Y'all watching Jordan in North Carolina, nigga. Deion Sanders, motherfucking Atlanta, nigga. It's prime motherfucking time around this bitch. That's why I gotta tell y'all, bro. Like I said, y'all don't tell us, man. What the fuck, y'all? Where are they at? Please, man. Y'all, man, I'll be listening. I'll be looking around like, where they at, bro? So, nah, man, no, we competing with other shit. Like I said, it's time to build, man. It's time to build where you're at. And guess what? Hit me up, chiefholiday@gmail.com. If you building, we building with you. Hit me up, bro. That's all it is, man. Come in peace, bro. We're not trying to fuck over nobody. We're not trying to take nothing from nobody. We want to add to your culture, G-Rod. We're not trying to take nothing away from you, fool. Stop trying to take shit from us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, that's that colonization mind right there, man. Real talk.
Right.
You know, you can't fuck with us.
And not only that, you know what I'm saying, if these people had the information and was able and they been did it, then why y'all ain't been done it? You know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all ain't been put all this out that y'all are the people who did agriculture and built these pyramids and built these monuments and structures and mounds, and like, come on, man. Y'all would have been said that. Y'all would have been in history all over the news talking about who you are getting money off of this, man. So stop the cap.
Hey, and then first off, they got a thing called people that consider themselves Afro-Mexicans, right? Or, you know what I'm saying? South Mexico. He knows this. They don't say they come from Africa, dude. But y'all mixed them in with a couple of immigrant Africans that came over in 1993. You know what I'm saying, man? Listen, man. Stop playing with us, man. For real, get ugly. Real talk. I'm trying to be nice. Y'all ain't listening. Stop disrespecting the ancestors. Us. We're the living ancestors. Y'all can respect that or check it.
All right, man. Hey,
How
we're
about
gonna
that?
get up out of here with some Trey Ali, man.
Let's get it. Peace
You
to
know
the
what I'm
guy, Trey.
saying? Support the squad, support the film, support the team. If you haven't subscribed, check out Trey Ali music. It is on YouTube. Growing Song, Turtle Island, and many more, man. So y'all, you know what I mean? Check out the brother. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah, man. Salute to everybody too, man. Much appreciation to everybody coming through. You know what I'm saying? If you will, please check out our website, www.marichet.com. I'm gonna put it in the chat one more time before I play the track for those who are interested, man. Natural body and hair care. That's what we about, and that's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We can only start somewhere, and we starting with the skin, and we working our way in. So better believe that. Check us out though, y'all. But much appreciation to everybody. Like, share, subscribe again, man. You know,
Right.
salute to y'all, man. Much respect, man. Straight up. Gotta let that ad go. You already know how that is.
That's right. Westside Kulik tomorrow at 6 p.m., man.
Word. You say West Side what now?
Westside Kulik.
Okay.
Tomorrow, man. So yeah, we'll be posting that, man, later on tonight and tomorrow before the show. Like I said, man, share everything, man. Share everything we got going on, man. Like I said, we're thanking you in advance. How about that? Hey, man, as always, man, check us out at weartam.com, man. Get y'all some drip. Let's go.
We gon' die every day. Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if we can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came. We been here, lived here, open borders, got deported, fought for rights. Kidnapped, bitch slapped, blacked out, covered up, washed white, drugged up, slugged up, beat bread, left for dead, fuck your life. It's all a plan, kill you man, take your land, slave your kids, rape your wife. Why y'all look so mad if all this shit I say is true? Why y'all look so mad if all this shit happened to you? White man quick to tell you was a slave nothing before. He himself only been free since 1840. Yo, recording, I'm an ancient Egyptian from Atlantis, headed straight from Canada, that's Israel. Nothing fake about me, no capping rapping, I just spent the ink and I'm digital. No caveman, I'm original. Kentucky fried, extra crispy, where a lot of gold, cause my family history. I'm the guy to know who bring death to history. Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if we can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came. Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if we can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came. Power, only respect power. Respect power. What's been said can't be said no louder. Stand for something, no, you die a coward. They bombed our churches, set our kids on fire. Police keep it racing cause they backed up by the nation. Nation ain't complaining cause the Indians still hanging. Comanche, Sioux, Apache, ain't no history in blackness. No reason for that chatting if you bitch up when it's action. AR on my body, tell they bro to grab the shot and loading up the new edition. Finna hit on with this body. I can't show the shit, but 37 missions, 54 races, 104 is click. In the time of prison, they don't want the shit, they don't want the problems. Snitches get the stick, talking all that hatred, end up running like a bitch. Quick to call the lives, quick to play the bitch. Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if we can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came. Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gonna save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if he can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came.